Hi, my name is Jasmine Roth, and I'm a senior defender from West Covina, California on the women's soccer team. I am studying biochemistry, and I'm also a member of the Barrett Honors College at ASU. Education gives you power and knowledge, and with that you can improve the world and stuff. So that's always been important to me. Being a part of the Barrett Honors College, people think you're nerds and crazy, but that's the fun in it. It creates a small sense of community in this large university, and you also have very dedicated professors who want to teach you these critical thinking skills. I have a presidential academic scholarship, so it's one of the top academic scholarships that you can have here at ASU. The scholarship means to me is that somebody actually believes in you and they want you to improve the world. They're giving their money to you to actually get your education to improve the world and come up with solutions for the world's problems. These past 2 summers, I've had an internship at TGen, which is a research institute in downtown Phoenix. Out of 500 applicants, I was actually chosen twice for 2 summers to be part of the 45 Helios Scholars. Once I graduate, I know I want to go into eye health. I'm really passionate about eyes because I've had tons of eye problems. I've had to wear sports goggles my sophomore year playing soccer here, so that's really inspired me to want to go on and help people with their vision.
When you support AID, you're doing more than supporting the programs you love. You're supporting possibilities. You're making sure there's a place for independent voices, ideas, and perspectives. You're opening children's minds, helping them discover who they are and what they can be. You're giving everyone the chance to find inspiration from the arts. And you're opening doors to the wonders of the world. To discover more, experience more, be more. Support possibilities. Support Arizona PBS. Thank you.
Think about what you imagine yourself doing. Think about what you want your life to do. Think about what you want your life to mean. What we have constructed for you is an institution that is focused on enabling your dream.
Pretty much anything I imagined being able to do at college, ASU has given me those opportunities and I've taken advantage of them.
We have a medley of student, staff, and faculty. The science actually works to every student's benefit here because whatever you are, there's a place for you here.
It's a nationally recognized college that has international connections. There's so many opportunities for every single student that comes here.
We're not doing science or business or industry or math without an end goal in sight. We have an end goal in sight and we're working towards it.
You're at the place where there's this intense energy focused on you.
ASU is the place where you can come and dream about anything, focus on anything, and move your life forward. If you really want to go to America's fastest, highest energy institution, ASU is the place to be.
Become the voice for those who don't have one. Be the eyes for those who can't see. Listen to the story for those who can't hear. Explore the world so others can as well. Become a journalist. Start here. ASU's Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication. Your story begins here.
I think my love of football just comes from the brotherhood that comes along with football, the competitiveness of it. It was a way to get away from reality, I guess, for me. I joined the military right out of high school. I was 18. Me and my best friend and one of my other teammates in high school, we all decided that we were going to join the Marine Corps together. My family has a tradition of military service, so I just felt like it was my time to serve. I was stationed at Camp Pendleton, California, Gulf Battery 211, and I was maybe there less than 6 months, and I had already been deployed to Fallujah, Iraq. My first deployment, we went in as infantry unit, and my second deployment, half of us did convoy security for EOD, which is the bomb squad, and the other half shot artillery. I think it did change me as a person. I mean, I think it changes everybody, you know. I matured as a man, and I learned a lot about myself and who I am, and it really made being able to play football and go to school that much more important. When we got back, I ended up playing at COD Junior College in Palm Springs, California, and I played there 1 season, and I got a call from Arizona State offering me a scholarship. It was probably one of the greatest moments of my life, you know. Just being able to get that scholarship was kind of gratification of all my hard work. Pat Tillman, Jeremy Stott. The military tradition here in Arizona State, you know, that's one big reason why I chose to come to ASU. It was just because of how embracing the community was towards veterans. Oh man, having a scholarship means everything. I mean, education is expensive, and not everybody gets to come to a big university like ASU. Just being able to come here and play football, you're still paid for something you love to do is amazing, you know.
How do we educate in a rapidly changing world?
How can we create a sustainable way of life?
How can we teach peace?
Arizona State University. Rise to the challenges before us.
RefWorks helped me create a bibliography in no time at all. Thanks, RefWorks!
RefWorks helped me get an A on my term paper. What a confidence booster. Thanks, RefWorks.
Once you try RefWorks, you'll never go back. I use RefWorks daily, and in just 1 week, I lost 10 pounds. Thanks, RefWorks.
Individual results may vary.
How do we rise to the challenges before us? Arizona State University.
In a world threatened by discord and conference unrest, one Sun Devil stands tall, ready to lead an army of brave men into battle and defend Sun Devil Stadium against the invading army of Troy. Be a part of the Maroon Monsoon on September 28th.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome inside Oceanside Ice Arena in Tempe, Arizona, where tonight the Arizona State Sun Devils Division II hockey team welcomes in the Weber State Wildcats out of Utah. My name is Richard Flores, and tonight joining me is Jason Chesler. And Jason, as we approach face-off here tonight, what are you expecting from both teams?
You know, I'm expecting a good competitive game of hockey. I was out here last night. Weber State was taking on the ASU Division I squad. You know, it was another blowout. That's what ASU's Division I squad does to these Division II teams. But I saw some really impressive points from Weber State. Ian Frank, he's going to be in goal again tonight. He looked very good against an absolute barrage of ASU shots. And of course, the guy you have to talk about if you're talking Weber State, it's that right winger, Dex Hobbs. He was their leading scorer last year. He's back leading the team in points this year. This is a team that I think can compete with this ASU D2 elite squad.
Yeah, last year, Jason, Weber State lost both games of the series to Arizona State. They were outscored 13-2. But I think one thing to look for is this team is more experienced than last season, so you never know what's going to happen here tonight. That's why you play full 60 minutes. And we talked about Ian Frank, Jason, and coming in before last night, he had a goals against average in Division II of 2.51 with a save percentage of .920. So he's coming in with good stats, and you can't forget to mention Kyle Dietrich as well, who's in net for the Sun Devils.
Exactly. Kyle Dietrich, last year's backup at the D1 level. This year they brought in Robert Levin. Tons of guys crowding behind the net at D1. Kyle Dietrich's down here with the D2 elite squad, and he's a top caliber goalie. Honestly, I think that's going to be the matchup to keep your eye on in this one. It's going to be between the pipes. Keep your eye on Kyle Dietrich and Ian Frank.
I think so as well. Maybe a low-scoring matchup. I think Weber State definitely a more defensive team. Ryan Moore in the starting lineup. Brady Morgan, number 5, in the starting lineup as well. Cotner, number 9, in the starting lineup for the Sun Devils. Kevin Hanlon in the lineup as well. James Iwascu as well. And of course, Kyle Dietrich in net.
Definitely going to be interesting to see who's getting the shots for this D2 team as we're about to go into the national anthem.
We're going to take a break, come back in just a second. All right, everybody, it's time to play hockey. Full 60 minutes of hockey here tonight on this great Saturday night in Tempe at Oceanside Ice Arena.
One thing you have to look at coming into this matchup going to be a little different than last year. Weber State, they're returning all of their main production from last year. Their top 3-point scorers, Dax Hobbs, Braxton Green, and Jeremiah Holmes, they're their top 3-point scorers from last year. ASU on the other end, really a lot of question marks on the offensive side of the ice. Justin Butler, you're going to see him out on the wing in this first line. He's really the only proven commodity at the D2 level. He's going to be out there. He was second on the team in points last year. He might have to produce a lot for this team to be successful.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how well some of these guys step up as we get ready to get underway here. Morgan taking the faceoff for the Sun Devils, and we are underway from Oceanside Arena. It's the Sun Devils that get it. Ryan Moore is going to dump it all the way in to the Weber State zone. It's picked up now by Weber State near the blue line, battle along near the near boards. It's taken away by Weber State, and they'll look to clear it out here. Number 8, Jacob Holmes, works it up to Dax Hobbs. Hobbs tries to find a teammate. Shot on! Nice save by Kyle Dietrich. Right away, he gets in on the action. Right away, we see that top line of Weber State, and it's going to follow all the way down as Ian Frank picks it up, and he'll try to get it up, but it's turned back and taken by Cotner. Cotner is going to dump it in, chased on by number 27. That's Justin Havrilik. Number 17, that is for the Sun Devils. That's Coda Ingbar, loses the puck, and now it's picked up by Weber State. Tried to clear, but kept it at the line there nicely by number 11, Curtis Snowball, and the Sun Devils will go to work in the offensive zone here, and behind the net, shot on, they score! Just like that, James Havrilik gets the Sun Devils on the board just a minute and 1 second into this one.
Yeah, I was about to start talking about Weber State during their first possession. They got that great shot off against Kyle Dietrich. ASU, they were kind of floundering around a little bit there. Wrapped the putt around the boards, though. Kept it in when Weber State tried to clear it. What do you know? find yourself in front of an open net for an easy goal.
And Jason, how important is it that the Sun Devils got on the board first in this one? I know we talked about it prior to this game.
Absolutely. You know, Richard, no one wants to be out there playing from behind, especially an ASU team in their first game of the season when Weber State's already kicked off their year.
So Weber State tries to get it out. Kept in by Scotty Farr. It is on sides. Scotty Farr is, excuse me, that's number 26. That's Rob Wood who keeps it in behind the net. Battled on along the far boards now. Tried a nice keep by the Sun Devils though. Scotty Farr is number 28, Rob Wood 26. As Weber State tries to clear it, and they'll change it up. 18-20 to go, 1-0 Sun Devils lead it. Sun Devils have it near center ice. Scotty Farr is going to just dump it in, and they'll go for a change. Now it's Weber State working the puck here. They'll dump it in deep. Kyle Diedrich decides to play it, gets it up to another Sun Devil player. Jordan LeClaire now here. Can't quite control the puck near center ice, and it's brought back by number 3, Tyler Arnold. And now it's in deep now to number 8, Andrew Hefter for ASU. He gets it on to number 4, Tim Cosner. Cosner looking for Jordan LeClaire, can't quite corral it. And now Sun Devils chase after it in deep in their offensive zone. Weber State cannot clear it there. Let's see what happens. Can't make those mistakes, can you, Jason? Turnovers in the defensive zone.
Absolutely. You know, this is the second time Weber State struggled to clear the puck. Last time it led to an ASU goal. Let's see if they get another chance here.
Almost a chance there. Now it's battled on in the far boards. Couple of Weber State players going at it. Bodies corralling back at the point. It's number 2. Waskew gets a shot away, but it's blocked. And now it's picked up in deep by number 21, Landon Aylor. And Aylor looks to get it out, but kept in at the line nicely by the Sun Devils, and they'll go to work still. Brady Morgan chases after it in deep. Morgan gets out in front, shot on, just goes wide. Oh boy. Nice chance there by the Sun Devils, and now it's Inzer back at the blue line. He'll take a shot, nice glove save, puck still loose in front though. And Ian Frank makes the stop. Oh boy, Sun Devils coming out with reckless abandon so far here tonight.
Yeah, Sun Devils with a few tries there. Frank looked like he lost that one, hit it off his leg blockers, tried to catch it in the air, couldn't quite handle it. Able to sprawl out and grab that one with his glove. ASU again, Weber State couldn't clear the puck. ASU got that great possession going just now. Led to a lot of chances.
Justin Havrillik takes the face off there, but loses it to number 8. That's Weber, gets it up now. Braxton Green. Green tries to find Dax Hobbs near center ice, can't quite find him. Now it's Gridens, can't quite find it. Corral the puck now, it's Braxton Green who fans on the puck, trying to get a shot away. Dax Hobbs shot on, blocked away though. Nice block by Jamie Cotner. Hope we're getting that right, his last name. Weber State tries to get it out here, and now it's taken by Dan Kinsey. 2-on-3 here, tries to get it around, and it is going to be offsides is the call. So it's going to be brought back outside the blue line.
Kenzie with some artful skating for a defenseman out there, but still not quite the coordination we'd see out of an offensive unit. Getting the offsides in the transition try.
Scotty Farr is going to take that face-off for the Sun Devils here, along with Rob Wood to his left, and it's going to be Weber State that corrals it. That's Jake Weber, number 5, in back behind his own net in his own zone. Tries to get it out here. They clear out to center ice, but it's taken away by Cotner, and he'll stretch pass intended at the Sun Devil blue line. Can't quite do it. And now it's number 16 in purple. That will be Alex Pizarro. Put on that top line last night, and now the Sun Devils will take it out. Stretch pass there. It's going to be number 20, Rob Wood. Excuse me. Number 20 is Jason Kuta. Jason Kuta battling the puck here with Weber in deep. Bodies flying all over the place. Number 8. That's Jacob Holmes, number 8, as they battle in the far corner. Jacob Holmes tries to clear it out, and he will. He gets it up to Curtis Snowball. Snowball tries to find Tyler Arnold, can't quite do it. And Weber State will change it up as the Sun Devils work in their own zone. Now it's taken back here by Weber State. They can't quite do anything with in the offensive zone. They'll work now. There's center ice dumping in deep, try to go on that forecheck. See if they can get anything started on the forecheck. Shot on, just misses to the side of the net. there by Weber State. Kept in the line there by Weber State, and it's picked up by Andrew Hefter. Hefter gets it off to Cotner now. Cotner looking to center ice. It's James Owascu, and Sun Devil going down there. Kevin Hadlin gets it in deep there as Sun Devils will change it up, as well as Weber State. Another defensive zone turnover there by Weber State, but they control it again as it's Braxton Green, the captain of Weber State, comes in 1-on-2. Shot on! Right into the pads of Kyle Dietrich, and you got to do a better job, I think, Jason, if you're Weber State. It's not going to do any good if it's right into the gut of a goaltender like that. Too easy.
Yeah, I mean, these past couple of possessions, Weber State's been doing a better job getting their attack going at all. They've gotten a couple of shots off on Dietrich. But you're right, not anything too compelling for the Sun Devil goalie yet in this one.
Dax Hobbs is going to win the face-off. He gets it into Braxton Green. They're working in deep here with Weber State. Dax Hobbs now here in their near corner. Hobbs throws it all the way around, and it's picked up by Ryan Moore. Kept in the line there by Weber State. And we're going to have a high sticking call.
Yeah, that was like kind of a sloppy mistake there from James Owascu. Just got to get your hand up there instead of the stick, bat that one down.
Offensive zone face-off again. It worked well last time. They won the face-off, and they were able to get at least something going. So let's see what they can do here. And the face-off is won by Braxton Green. He works it in deep. He works with his teammate, number 19. That will be Josh Breedice, and now it's Arizona State that controls. This is number 9. Number 9 for Arizona State is Justin Butler. Shot on there! Just deflected in deep now as Braxton Green chases after it for Weber State, but kept in the line. And we are going to have hand pass, maybe?
I'll talk about Jacob Wiseman a bit. He fired off that hard slap shot there. Might have been a shot on goal. I got a bit wide, couldn't quite tell. Wiseman's been an absolute menace on the offensive end from the blue line. He's been keeping everything in, it seems. They cannot clear the puck when Wiseman's out there.
Weber State wins right out the faceoff, blocked away, but in front by Cotner. Now they try to get it in front. Weber State does, but nothing quite doing as they work the forecheck here. Picked up in deep by number 11, Curtis Snowball. Snowball, though, is brought on there, and now it's taken away by number 13, Jamie Cotner. He tries to get down near center ice. Stefan Modric is going to get it, though, for Weber State. Now it's Jacob Holmes thrown in deep. Near boards here. Weber State looking to control it in their offensive zone. Can't quite do it. And now it's taken away by Jacob Weissman, and Weissman will get it out. Nothing quite doing there as the Sun Devils control. Thrown in deep. Trying to get it in deep. Jake Weber picks it up for Weber State. Stretch pass goes too far. We're going to get an icing call here. 12:41 to go. 1-0 ASU leads.
Yeah, this one's gotten a bit more back and forth these last few minutes. But Weber State definitely taking back a little bit of momentum ASU got in their first couple of offensive tries. Getting a little bit of an attack going. So result in anything to really challenge Dietrich. They'll get there.
Face off here, back at the blue line. Shot on there in front, blocked away by number 3. That's Tyler Arnold, and now it's number 10, Miller. Miller shot on, blocked away by Inzer. And now it's Weber State that works in the far corner. They'll go on the forecheck here. Miller, along with number 15, Coleman Ashworth. And now it's the Sun Devils that will get it. Here's Scotty Farr trying to get it over to number 26. That is
Wood, I think.
Rob Wood, indeed. As the Sun Devils work here, Rob Wood chases after it in the corner. Gets it right to a Weber State player, however, and Weber State will have the puck in their defensive zone. And they'll look here to reset. Stretch pass just misses. Now it's Jordan Leclerc. Here comes Leclerc with help. Gets it back. 1-2. Oh, right in front. Chance there by number 21. How about that? Mike Granato had a wide open net. Just fanned on the puck, however.
Yeah, that was some pretty passing by the ASU forwards right there.
Penalty coming up, I do believe. It's going to be boarding. And it'll be Weber State going on the power play as Jordan Leclerc goes to the box.
And not too surprised that ASU's got the first player in the penalty box. This has been a pretty physical game from the get-go. ASU, they've been hitting big, and boarding's the type of thing that'll just happen.
So, big chance here for Weber State to get back in the game. First penalty of the game, and it's going to be number 19, Josh Greedis. That's going to take the face-off. And it's won by the Sun Devils, but not quite as it's thrown back to line for Braxton Green. Green gets it over to Weber. Big shot from the blue line. He fans, though. And now the Sun Devils will try to go short-handed. There's Butler. He'll reset, though, and the Sun Devils will clear it all the way out to begin this 5-on-4 power play. Jake Weber setting up in behind.
Yes.
Dax Hobbs has the puck here. Hobbs tries to find Green, broken up nicely by Brady Morgan. And now it's Randall trying to go short-handed, but he's broken off the puck there by Weber State, and they will reset. Dax Hobbs has it here in the defensive zone. Beautiful defense by the Sun Devils is Randall. How about the shift for him so far, getting in on it? John Randall kind of giving Weber State a hard time. That's what you want to see, though, for the Sun Devils, of course. Coming over the line here, offsides is the call, so we'll have a face-off just outside the Sun Devils' blue line.
Sun Devils keeping it real aggressive here on this power play. I mean, they're not content just sitting there in their own defensive zone trying to clear pucks all day. They're getting at this Weber State power play attack.
It's Havrilik that takes the face-off there, but now it's won by Jacob Holmes. Holmes finds Snowball. Snowball can't quite corral it. It's cleared all the way out by number 20. Jason Kuda. And so Weber State will reset. Turnover there to Havrilik. Can't quite control it. And now it's number 3, Tyler Arnold, that will work it out. Nice job there, though, by Havrilik to keep it in the Weber State zone. And you're right, Jason, great job by the Sun Devils defensively on this penalty kill to not give Weber State many chances. They've really been in their own zone for quite a bit of the time here.
Yeah, I mean, Weber State, they haven't looked like the crispest passers out there on the ice so far in this one. At ASU, they're going to challenge them until they prove them wrong. If Weber State can't pass their way out of their own zone on a 5-on-4, then ASU shouldn't let them.
Yeah, they're in trouble. Tyler Arnold here with under 15 seconds to go with help. Nice job, though, by Dan Kinsey to break up that play. Weber State controls in behind now of Kyle Dietrich. Gets it over to number 2. That's Anthony Modric. Modric in behind to Arnold. Arnold looks in front. Nice defense by the Sun Devils. Now it's broken up by Dan Kinsey, and Kinsey will race it up here. 5-on-4 power play is over, so we're back to full strength as the Sun Devils throw it in deep and go for a change. Huge hit along the boards there by number 23, Ryan Moore. Throwing the body around. Another huge hit here along the near boards, but it's controlled by the Sun Devils in the offensive zone. Ryan Moore has the puck here, works in the face-off circle, looking for number 8, Andrew Hefter. Can't quite find his stick, and now it's number 9. That would be Justin Butler, who can't quite control it, and it's all the way down, icing on its way here. Weber State won't be able to change. Try to sneak one in on the, as Arnold tries to get to the bench, but he's got to come back out.
And Sun Devils really just taking control of this one, smothering this Weber State attack. You watch this game, you think they might be up more than 1-0. I mean, I don't think Weber State got a shot on goal during that power play. They still just haven't been able to find the back of that net since the first couple of minutes.
As Sun Devils win it, cleanly shot on, turned away by Ian Frank. In the pads of Ian Frank, and it's picked up here by 16 Pizarro. Pizarro trying to get it out, can't quite do it. Granado in deep for the Sun Devils. Pizarro there, no help from the Sun Devils. So, excuse me, number 21, Mike Granado was all alone working there, and so the Weber State Wildcats will clear it out, and the Sun Devils will have to reset here. And now it's John Randall chasing after the puck. Down goes number 24 for Weber State. Shot on there, turned away by Frank. Another shot on. Granado kind of ran into Frank there, but no call. Puck came in behind Granado. Has the puck here along the far boards, but it's taken away by Weber State, and Weber State will look to get it out of their own zone. Pizarro. Huge collision. We're going to have a delayed call. as a couple Weber State players find themselves in the boards there. I believe the Sun Devils are going to go on the PK again. He calls high sticking on Jamie Cotner this time.
Yeah, tough break there for the Sun Devils. See this Weber State power play attack get another chance out there after a pretty disappointing first 2 minutes on the ice. And Ian Frank, the Weber State goalie, he's just having a spectacular night back there in that. It's a shame they gave him that opening goal, which was a great shot. But he was able to just poke the puck out there when it was right in front of the net. Ian Frank, he is his own defense. He does it all.
You know, one thing that, we talked about is this is the Sun Devils' first game, and already they find themselves in the box twice. Is that just rust because this is their first game, and is that concerning for Coach LeClaire?
It's hard to say. I mean, you'd rather see a team come out playing the first game and we have a transition chance.
Breakaway here. It's going to be 2-on chance for the Sun Devils, and they score! Short-handed, number 17, Coda Ingvar, just like that, makes it 2-0. Great chance there by the Sun Devils as they capitalize on a mistake by Weber State.
Something about this Sun Devil penalty killing squad, they're just not happy sitting there playing defense. This PK unit, they want to attack. That's exactly what Ingvar was able to do just there. Puck kind of leaked out, they got 2-on-2 breakaway. Ingvar's able to take it himself.
We're going to give that one to Kevin Hanlon. Ingvar gets the assist. Short-handed goal there. Comes with 1:40 left to go in the Weber State power play. And now it's Dax Hobbs here. Finds Pizarro in the face-off circle. Gets it back to the point for Green. Green from the face-off circle. Shot on, blocked away by the Sun Devil defense. And now it's in deep here. Nice job defensively by the Sun Devils to not allow any shots on goal there. As the Sun Devils will grab it and they'll clear it out, and Weber State will have to reset it.
And that was a real we have a real dangerous chance.
Braxton Green shot on, nice save, shoulder save there by Dietrich. That was probably the best chance that Weber State has had all game, and Kyle Dietrich says nope.
Yeah, Green with a great try there. Before that, though, Guidice had a strong shot in front of the net. He just whiffed on it, fanned on that shot.
Sun Devils working in here on the penalty kill. They continue to look really good on the PK as they are not afraid of getting in offensively down a man. Already, of course, that shorthanded goal by Kevin Hanlon just a little bit ago. And it's picked up by Weber State near their own blue line. They'll work it up here. It's Braxton Green. Comes across center ice. Tries to get it in, but can't quite do it. And now it's number 21, Mike Renato, who works it in here for the Sun Devils with 20 seconds to go on the Weber State power play. Renato keeps it in. 27, Justin Havrillik keeps it in as well. And Weber State will have to reset. They'll change it up. Number 8, that's Jacob Holmes, works it up. Now to number 2, Anthony Modric. Full strength as well, so the Sun Devils kill off another one and get that shorthanded goal. And Weber State look to try to get back in this one. Here's Modric, shot on, pad save though by Dietrich. Here's Holmes, gets it in, finds number 11, Snowball. Yes, his name is Snowball, folks. Make your own jokes. Snowball gets it back to the blue line. Nice block there by Brady Morgan in the skates. Shot on, another pad save there by Kyle Dietrich, and a couple nice saves by him there as the Sun Devils will reset. And they'll bring it up near center ice. It's Dan Kinsey who brings it in all by himself here. Shot on, pad save by Frank. Back the line. It's Scotty Farr who keeps it in. Wood in there as well. Jason Kuda, but it comes down. They'll have to reset. It's going to be offsides the call. Good call there. Costner tried to get it in, but it hit the skate of a Sun Devil player, so the faceoff will come outside the zone. Actually, it'll come all the way back to just outside the Sun Devil blue line.
This is that top Weber State line out there. They've been picking up a bit of momentum. They've been challenging Kyle Dietrich a bit the past few possessions.
Let's see what they can do here. They can't quite win the face-off, and they'll throw it in deep. But it's picked up here by number 8, Hefter. Andrew Hefter waits some more, waits even more, waits, still waiting. Finally gets it up, trying to find a teammate, but it's broken out by Weber State, and they'll get it out to near the center ice, and now it's Hefter coming in here. Hefter puts on some moves and gets it broken up by Weber State. Now it's 24, picked up by number 24, Jesse Love. All the way back towards center ice. ASU corrals it and throws it in deep. Weber State, though, in their own zone, trying to get it out. Braxton Green looking for Hobbs. Nice defense there by Jamie Connor to break up the pass there. Brought in here by Kuta. Kuta, shot goes wide. And picked up now by Love. Love worked on by number 26, Rob Wood. Let's see what Wood could do. He's kind of working all by himself. And now it's number 20, Kuta again. Kuta gets a shot away. And Weber State will clear it out, and the puck winds up in the bench. And the face-off is going to come all the way back into the Sun Devil zone. So offensive zone face-off for Weber State coming up as they're down 2-0 with just under 4 minutes to go in the first period.
I've been pretty impressed by this line of Farr, Wood, and Kuta out there for ASU. Had a couple of chances there. It looked like Wood might have been able to get a shot off right in front of the net, but a little bit too much screening going on from Weber State. Puck ended up deflected. I like this offensive unit from the Sun Devils.
Yeah, they have looked good so far in their first game as they definitely try to find their chemistry, if you will. And if the D1 team's chemistry is any indication, it shouldn't take long for these Sun Devils to find their groove.
These guys should be firing on all cylinders pretty quickly.
Turned over again by Weber State in their offensive zone as Jordan Leclerc tries to come up with it, but he doesn't hold on to it for long as it's broken up near center ice by the Sun Devils. Taken away by number 25, John Randall. Randall throws it in, and it'll be Weber State. They'll pick it up as Arizona State changes it up. Number 6, Michael Alfork. First time we mentioned him tonight. Can't quite corral it, and shot on there. Puck still loose in front. And Arizona State comes away with a nice job by the goaltender there to make the save and kind of bail out his defense, because once again Weber State cannot get that puck out of their own zone worth their life right now. As we have a whistle here.
Yeah, Frank doing a good job, doing everything he can, it seems. Don't quite have the shot on goal stats ready for you, but Ian Frank, not quite a brick wall in front of that net. He might be even more than that. He'll come out of the net. He seems to be Weber State's best passer when they're trying to clear the puck against heavy pressure. This defense is just struggling against the pressure the Sun Devil offensive threes have been putting on them.
And I gotta love the forecheck of the Sun Devils if you're head coach LeClaire. As the Sun Devils will work it up here, taken away by Weber. Weber gets a shot on, just off the glove there of Kyle Dietrich as we approach 2.5 to go in period number 1. Sun Devils lead at 2-0. Stretch pass there for Ryan Moore. Can't quite find it. Blocked away by Moore, so he'll pick it up again, far boards. Moore gets it taken away, however, by number 13. That is Louis Sawchik, I believe. Or Hazeldine, excuse me. Riley Hazeldine. Hazeldine is replacing, of course, a couple of the scratches for Weber State as they are missing a couple of their top scorers from last season. Jenrick is out, Knott is out, as well as Holmes, all missing tonight, so Riley Hazeldine is stepping in the lineup here this evening, and icing is the call here with 2:11 to go, first period.
Yeah, just more icing. You know, it seems like, and you just brought up some of these scratches, Richard. This Weber State offensive lines, they're not really working well, with the exception of that Braxton Green, Dax Hobbs line. One that we knew could score. They seem to be putting some pressure up. It's that second and third line. They're not doing a whole lot against the Sun Devil defense.
And Weber State, when they were healthier at the beginning of the season, as the Sun Devils bring it in here, chance in front, though, just misses the stick. Weber State began their season with a win against Utah State, who was in the semifinals of the ACHA D2 tournament last year. So good start for them. They're 2-2 on the season, including yesterday's loss to the Division I Sun Devils. 10-0 was that score, and right now they're hanging in there 2-0 with 1.5 minutes to go as the Sun Devils corral in their own zone. Pass it out, and it's going to be corralled by Weber State's number 19, Josh Greedice. And Greedice will work it up here. Holmes, big hit along the boards there. Getting nasty here late in the first period as the Sun Devils will work to clear it out. Can't quite do it. Here we go. Braxton Green backhand shot just goes wide. May have hit a Sun Devil skate in front. Braxton Green. Dax Hobbs in there. They battle. There's that first line again, Jason, of Weber State working really well on the forecheck. Here we go, and it's going to be Braxton Green that tries to get a shot away, but way too many Sun Devils in front. Shot on just goes wide there. Picked up by Dax Hobbs in deep here. Hobbs works it in now, finds Green. Green gets it around. Now it's Green back behind the net, but too many. Wow, Sun Devil defense really working well here. Whoever has that puck, 3 guys on him, it seems like, blocked away there. Braxton Green in front, what a block by number 28, Scotty Farr, saving a goal. Dax Hobbs goes to the ice there, trying a backhand shot. Was that the best offense we've seen from Weber State so far?
I mean, we certainly haven't seen offense better than that from any line other than this Weber State first line. They had that strong first possession to start the game off where they got a strong shot on Dietrich. But you know, Richard, that might be the best possession they've had so far.
I think that's an indication of Sun Devil defense blocking shots galore. And if you're Kyle Dietrich, you gotta love to see your defense getting dirty, if you will, and blocking those shots. Shot on there, puck still loose in front. Whistle blown, however, as Dietrich makes the save. We're under 27 to go, and Weber State trying to find something here late in the first period. Maybe get that momentum headed into the second period. They're only down 2 goals. A lot of hockey still playing. And Jason, you know that old saying, 2 goals is probably the worst lead to have in the game of hockey.
Exactly. 2 goals is a trap. You don't want to get too comfortable out there.
As the referee said, it hit the top of the awning there, and
that one was close.
I don't think it did. I think it just missed below, but we'll have an offensive zone face-off here. 17 seconds to go, first period. Weber State's going to take the face-off. Number 16, Pizarro, is the centerman. Pizarro can't quite do it, and the Sun Devils, nice keep at the line, though, by number 21, Aylor. As the Weber State tries to corral it, can't quite do it. Arizona State's going to clear it out here. Icing, and no. Nice job by the Sun Devil defenses. We've hit 0-0s in the first period, ladies and gentlemen. And after one, our score is 2-0 Sun Devils. And Jason, so far, what have we learned about both teams, more importantly Arizona State, in their first action of the season?
Yeah, I mean, I'll start off with Weber State. We've learned that there's hurting for depth on the offensive side of things. You mentioned a couple scratches for this one. That first line looks great. Braxton Green, he's a one-man offense, it seems. And, of course, everybody knows what Dax Hobbs can do. Beyond that, it's a little weak. For the Sun Devils, I think we've seen a pretty solid defensive unit when that first line for Weber State's been out there. Obviously, the goalkeeping's been looking about as good as we could have hoped out of Kyle Dietrich. But, you know, the defenders, they've looked pretty good, too. I've been particularly impressed with Jacob Wiseman. Done a lot on the offensive side of the ice for a defenseman. Doing a solid job blocking and clearing. That's all you can ask from these guys.
What about Dan Kinsey as well? And his puck control. We've seen him a couple times bring that puck up all alone to get into the Sun Devils' offensive zone, so you know he wants to get in offensively. He played for the D1 team in 10 games last year, so you know this guy can play.
Yeah, Dan Kinsey, Tim Concert too. These guys they like bringing the puck up. Just because they play defense doesn't mean they can't handle a puck. And you're right, Richard. Dan Kinsey, he's a guy might have been expecting to be on that D1 team this year. You know, he's not going to mope playing for the D2 Elite. This is a hard competitive team. They've been out there. They're playing fired up. You know, Richard, you brought it up with the penalties. The couple of penalties ASU's drawn in this one. He asked me if it was rust. I think it is some first game of the year sloppiness. You know, I'd rather see a team, and I imagine Coach LeClaire would rather see his team out there sloppy and too aggressive and too amped up trying some penalties than a team out there that looks like they haven't played together in a while, looking real rusty out.
But the funny thing is on that penalty kill that we saw, they seem to have more offensive zone time than Weber State. In fact, Kevin Hallen got a shorthanded goal to give the Sun Devils a 2-0 lead. And so, if you're Coach LeClaire, you got to be happy with his offensive 5-on-4.
Absolutely. I mean, you don't want to rely on those shorties out there, the short-handed goal. But if you can get one here or there, that's a good thing. But, you know, that penalty kill unit, they've been absolutely tenacious out there. You're right, Richard. It feels like the ASU's had more time in the offensive zone when they've been on the penalty kill than Weber State's had on the power play. And that's something really impressive the coach has to be proud of.
But one final thing before we go, ASU has yet to find themselves on the power play, so that's the Weber State Wildcats have done a good job of playing smart and keeping the Sun Devils off that power play, which you can imagine is probably pretty dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is part of the difference between Weber State in their 5th game and the Sun Devils in their 1st game. Weber State, they've been able to match most of the physicality ASU has brought out there, but they haven't been drawing those penalties. They've been able to keep it clean. No boarding calls going against Weber State. ASU, hopefully they'll come around. If your coach will Leclerc, you hope they'll come around with that, where they're able to keep the physicality but not draw the penalties. Weber State, they've done a good job with that, but you're right, I am curious to see that power play offense from the Sun Devils.
And with that said, for Jason Chesler, my name is Richard Flores. We're going to take a quick break and be back in about 12 minutes, because the score after 1 period of play, Sun Devils 2, Weber State nothing.
I get to do what I love to do every day, and I see that as nothing but a gift. You know, I think that's a gift that I get to wake up and go play volleyball and go to school, and that's something that I love to do. So in order to kind of say thank you, because I can't really say thank you other than, you know, to succeed and do well, but in order to give back, I go help the community and give my service and do what I need to do in order to give back, and I think that's really the only way I can really express my gratitude for this opportunity to be a student athlete. I'm involved with the Sparky's Tour program, where we travel around to different schools around the valley and talk about character, and Sparky is an acronym, so every letter stands for a different part of character. S stands for self-discipline, P stands for positive, A is for active, R is for respect, K is for knowledge, and Y is for yourself. It's awesome. We can show them, you know, it's cool to be a good person, to have good character. We bring Sparky with us, and Sparky steals the show. So it's really a great feeling to see them react to it and to have so much energy and enthusiasm because ASU is coming to their school. My dream was always to play at ASU. I can honestly say I would not want to be anywhere else but part of the Sun Devil family. And I love it here. I love ASU. I love this school, this program. I love it. I love it.
That's really what makes Arizona State University unique, is that in order to really get a good feel for the university, you would have to talk to the people that live there, that play there, that study there, that thrive there. I mean, we do have 4 campuses across the state, and each one's unique and each one's beautiful in their own way, but overall we're one university in many places.
Just the experience through the football, through the professors, through the student body, there's just no other place like this.
Wherever you go, you see pitchforks everywhere, and I loved it when I came here, and I just figured it was meant to be my next home.
We're moving so forward and being so progressive. You look around ASU right now and there's buildings being sprung up, and things happen so quickly, and it's exciting to be part of it.
Everybody who's here wants to do something amazing with their degree, and they all have so much ambition, and it's great to be around that because it brings you up too.
You come to ASU and you can really do anything you want and whatever you want based on what you're passionate about and what you want to do. When you're a Sun Devil, anything's possible.
It's like the best feeling ever, probably what I live for, because you come on stage and then the lights hit you and you can't see the audience at all, really. It's just you and you're doing what you love.
It's almost surreal. Game day comes and it's a really cool feeling, all the adrenaline and all those fans, all those crazy rowdy students waiting for you, and it'll never get old. I still get butterflies to this day because this place really has become a part of me, and I'll always be a Sun Devil. That'll never change.
Being a Sun Devil means pride, it means tradition. We're representing Arizona State by playing softball and going out and getting a national championship for our university.
Motivation for me comes from inspiration. It comes from the people that I've met. It comes from every single patient that I've come across. Every single one of them has touched me in some way, and that has given me fire to go on. And maybe I'm not going to help the entire world, but that doesn't mean I can't touch one person's life.
Oh, it's unreal. And I kind of had a dream to use engineering to help people, but I never expected it to happen in my sophomore year of college. And that's all because of ASU here and all the innovation they have that allows the students to actually solve real-world problems.
Everybody strives to be the greatest here. There's a lot of opportunities to go forward, to just be that better person. I gotta say, it's a life-changing experience.
I think the one thing that unites all the campuses at ASU is that we're all just moving. We're moving forward.
We learn about people here. We are one community. We are one student body, We have so much energy, we have so much passion, and I've loved every second of being a Sun Devil.
Both my mom and dad played basketball in Indiana, you know, the Hoosier capital. Both fans of the Bulls, you know, growing up in the 90s, and I'm a 90s baby. So they love Jordan and the Bulls era, so my parents threw me into sports kind of early to try to get an advantage because they knew that it was possible that I could become a professional athlete. I have a strong Arizona family base here. Most of the people have been supporting me and my family with basketball since I was a little kid. So, you know, having my family here watch me, you know, every home game. My grandmother, it was a huge factor. And my mom's an alumnus from Arizona State, so I kind of had the ASU blood in my system from a kid. A lot of people figured that I had bad grades in high school and that I wasn't a smart kid, but you know, the NCAA requires a certain grade point average with a certain SAT or ACT scale. My grade point average was about a 2.9 and I needed a 19 on my ACT and I got an 18, so I was kind of off just a little bit on the sliding scale, which made me ineligible for the first year. It was tough, you know, it was the first time that I ever had to sit out for basketball as far as, you know, not my choice. You know, the community was behind me throughout the whole thing, you know, fans from little kids to senior citizens to alumnus. Everybody gave me Twitter, Facebook, Instagram support, you know, supporting my family. I just felt like the whole community and the whole state was behind me because they wanted to see me be able to play with Arizona State. I knew that I had to come back and be that much more better because people were expecting that much more out of me. So I just played with a chip on my shoulder. I played with the lion's heart. I just came out and Coach Sinet gave me the free reign to be able to make plays and play my basketball game. I'm not going to be playing basketball for the rest of my life. I feel like I want to market myself a little bit better, and having a degree behind you is a lot better when you're trying to get jobs after basketball. My mom's a professor, so she's huge on degrees. You know, if I go to the NBA without getting my degree, she does want me to come back and finish up my education. So it's an opportunity for me to even be a student athlete. You know, getting my education paid for is a blessing. They say college is the best time of your life, and so far it's been the best time of my life. I'm going to remember that when I'm in the NBA.
Imagine what it feels like to be a champion. To have sold-out crowds every game. To know that night in and night out, your team is the best.
1-0 pitch, swung on in this loop into shallow right field, that'll drop, and the Sun Devils have won it!
We all want to win, but are you willing to do what it takes to get there? Are you willing to make a year-round commitment to being a Sun Devil? Will you be there for us every game, helping us win? Make a difference by joining the Sun Devil Club. It's one thing to be there when history is made, but wouldn't it be great to know you helped make history? One Devil at a time, we all join the club.
Think about what you imagine yourself doing. Think about what you want your life to do. Think about what you want your life to mean. What we have constructed for you is an institution that is focused on enabling your dream.
Pretty much anything I imagined being able to do at college, ASU has given me those opportunities and I've taken advantage of them.
We have a medley of students, staff, and faculty. The slides actually works to every student's benefit here because whatever you are, there's a place for you here.
It's a nationally recognized college that has international connections. There's so many opportunities for every single student that comes here.
We're not doing science or business or industry or math without an end goal in sight. We have an end goal in sight and we're working towards it.
You're at the place where there's this intense energy focused on you.
ASU is the place where you can come and dream about anything, focus on anything, and move your life forward. If you really want to go to America's fastest, highest energy institution, ASU is the place to go.
Become the voice for those who don't have one. Be the eyes for those who can't see. Listen to the story for those who can't hear. Explore the world so others can as well. Become a journalist. Start here. ASU's Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication. Your story begins here.
In a world threatened by discord and conference unrest, one Sun Devil stands tall, ready to lead an army of brave men into battle and defend Sun Devil Stadium against the invading army of Troy. Be a part of the Maroon Monsoon on September 28th.
All right, everybody, welcome back inside Oceanside Ice Arena in Tempe, Arizona. Our score after one period of play: Arizona State 2, Weber State nothing. Jason Chesler, Richard Flores here to bring everything to you. By the way, Kenny Collier is on camera tonight. You'll see him on intermissions the rest of the season. So he's with us. Ryan Hess is running production. I want to make sure we mention everybody here because nothing would happen right if they weren't here.
Very talented technical staff.
Exactly.
Here.
Anyway, let's talk about that first period. Sun Devils had a nice start getting out to that 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and it's easy to say, honestly, this game should probably be higher scoring than 2-0, but I think the Sun Devils have played about 2 goals better than the Weber State Wildcats. You can argue both Kyle Dietrich and Ian Frank have had big-time games between the pipes. But I think when push comes to shove, ASU, they've had a lot more chances, probably about 2 goals worth. I think the scoreboard's about where it should be. So maybe add a couple of goals on either side if it wasn't for Dietrich and Frank.
So how important is this first couple minutes for each team? Because if the Sun Devils can get that third goal, that'd be huge. And imagine the momentum if Weber State got on the board.
Absolutely. With a 2-goal difference, the first couple minutes are going to be vital. Either team scores in these first couple minutes, like you said, Richard, it's going to be a big momentum shift.
30 seconds from hockey, second period action. Thank you so much for joining us tonight from Tempe. Walter Cronkite Sports Network will be with you all season long with coverage of your Arizona State Sun Devils. Division 2. First time Division 2 is being broadcast by us as well here tonight. So we hope you're enjoying it at home as much as we are up here in the booth.
Yep, breaking some ground, I guess you could say.
Exactly.
First period was a pleasure to call. Let's hope for some more competitive hockey. 2 goals, as we talked about in the first period, kind of a dangerous lead. 1 goal is a really close game. 3 goals, a bit safer for whoever has the 3-goal lead. So we'll see how this one plays out.
20 minutes of hockey here in the second period, as always. Why wanted it to be 20 minutes? As the opening faceoff is won by Weber State. That's going to be Guidance who throws it in the offensive zone. Here's Dax Hobbs, but he can't quite control it. Picked up by the Sun Devils. They'll try to work it out. Green takes a shot. Nice save. Right into the pads of Kyle Dietrich. And right off the bat, Weber State gets a shot on goal. And very important for them.
Yeah, good to get off to a good start. It was interesting to see Dietrich control that one with his glove. A lot of pucks have been squirting out from both Dietrich and Frank in the first period.
I was just going to say, I thought Kyle Dietrich, his rebound control has been pretty solid for the most part in this one. And Ian Frank's as well. Very important, obviously, for goaltenders as Arizona State controls it here. Stretch pass intended for number 9, Justin Butler. But it's broken up by Weber State and corralled by Arizona State. Here's center ice. Justin Butler goes down, and here we go. Delayed call coming. It's going to be a tripping call against Weber State. And we talked about at the end of the first period, we're going to get to see the power play for the first time for the Sun Devils here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, if their power play unit's half as good as their penalty kill unit's been in this one, they should score no problem. Weber State, really, their first, that was a pretty sloppy penalty, pretty clear tripping. Gonna have to keep our eyes on both this Weber State penalty kill unit and the ASU power play attack. This is our first time seeing either of them tonight.
Justin Havrillik takes the face-off for the Sun Devils. He loses it, and Weber State wraps it all the way down, and number 11, Jacob Weisman, couldn't quite keep it in at the blue line, and so Weber State tries to get the puck and they'll clear it out all the way down. I believe that was number 12. That was, I guess that was Curtis Snowball. We'll go with him. Arizona State corrals it here. Working it up near center ice. Here's Havrilli across the blue line. He enters the zone. Shot on there. They score! Justin Havrilli finds Jamie Cottenor in front. 3-0 Sun Devils. They're 1-for-1 on the power.
Yeah, and I mean, that's just classic power play. A little bit of a breakaway going on there. Didn't really have to set up, start passing the puck around too much. They were a man up, found the pass to Cottenor. Not quite the easiest goal in the world, but just had to put it in the top right part of that net. That's what he did. Frank didn't really have a play on it.
And just like that, the Sun Devils get on the board within the first 90 seconds of a period. They did it in the first period as well, scoring 1 minute, 1 second in here. And now they score 1 minute, 11 seconds. They now find themselves up 3-0 over Weber State after that Cottenor power play goal. And now they're in here in the offensive zone, but can't quite control it. Kept into line, but taken away by Weber State here. They'll throw it in deep, and now it's Kyle Dietrich who tries to work it up. Weber keeps it on the blue line. Here's Weber near the faceoff circle, shot on. Nice job by number 1, the goaltender Kyle Dietrich, of not allowing a rebound there with players chasing toward the net.
Yeah, that's been Weber State's first 2 tries on Dietrich here in the second period. A couple of strong chances that could have rebounded off him, but he's done a good job getting the glove down there, smothering a couple of pucks to start off this second period of play.
Weber State gets the offensive zone faceoff here. Number 3, Tyler Arnold, will go up against number 5, Brady Morgan. In the far faceoff circle, it's won by the Sun Devils. They're working in deep around to Ryan Moore. Moore looks up ahead, stretch pass, he finds. Now it's Morgan who comes across, in all alone, he'll take a shot. Nice save by Frank, however. Brady Morgan, nice job there, coming across the line and getting a shot away. And now it's Ashworth. Ashworth dumps it in deep, but Weber State will come for a change, and so it's taken away by the Sun Devils in deep here. Number 8. Andrew Hefter has it for the Sun Devils, finds number 4, Tim Costner. Now it's 23, Ryan Moore. He comes in across the blue line, tries to make a move. Nice job defensively by number 24, Jesse Love, to keep him off the puck, however. And now it's Tyler Arnold who works the puck up to Pizarro, and nice job by Andrew Hefter defensively, though, to keep the Sun Devils off the puck. Jake Weber. Going to be offsides is the call here on Weber State, so the puck's going to come outside as the ref steps in on Ryan Moore to try and stop a little extracurricular activities. We haven't seen a lot of chippiness so far for either team. It's been pretty solid by each team so far.
Yeah, there's been a pretty physical game. Things got a little heated a couple of times there in the first, but certainly nothing had escalated.
Sun Devils win the face-off here. It's Jason Kuta. Kuta messes a player. Nice job, and he'll dump it in deep to Enzer. It's picked up by Frank, and Frank finds Pizarro. Pizarro works along the near boards. Can't quite keep it in as a Waski, so it will be Pizarro that can go throws it for Weber State. Here's Pizarro, dumps into himself, near face-off circle. Nice job defensively there by the Sun Devils. Taken away by number 22, Zach Enzer. Sun Devils here finds, this is number 20, Jason Kuta. Kuta comes in all alone, has no help. Defensively, Jesse Love in there. Kuta, beautiful job, in front, shot by Scotty Farr. Early whistle, way early whistle. That puck was still loose, Jason.
Yeah, absolutely. Frank was trying to get his glove down on top of that one, but he definitely had it. That puck was loose near his left leg. Frank doing a good job keeping a couple tries out there and their rebounds. But you're right, the refs might have blown the whistle too early on that one. Sun Devils deserved a couple more chances at that one if Frank wasn't going to smother it.
Huge break by Weber State there as the Sun Devils take the face off here. And they battle along the boards in behind Ian Frank. It's taken away now by number 12. I don't actually have number 12 on my roster, so. Waiting for number 12, I want to make sure I get his name right.
12 is Louis Sawchik, I think?
Sawchik? Louis Sawchik, that's what we're going to go with, folks. This will be an offensive zone face-off for Arizona State here. It's going to be Jamie Connor that takes the face-off here from the Sun Devils. Won cleanly, back to the blue line, shot on, blocked away and covered up by Ian Frank with the glove in front. Probably a smart idea to cover that one up if you're Ian Frank.
Yeah, great aggressive play from Frank. Not just sitting back in his goal, not waiting for those dangerous shots in front of the net to come at him. Going out and smothering it before they even get a chance.
Sun Devils win the faceoff here in the offensive zone. It's number 17, Toda Ingvar. Ingvar's battle upon though by number 27. And of course is Dax Hobbs. Now it's taken away, and here's Dax Hobbs here, the leading scorer for Weber State. Brings it in across the line, looking for a teammate. Can't quite find his stick. Sam Reeder. Shot on there by number 17, Braxton Green. Turned away though by Kyle Dietrich. And now it's Havrilla. Brings it in across the line. Here we go. Shot on. Pad save. Rebound in front. Another save by Ian Frank. Puck still loose. Sun Devils corral it in behind though. What a job by Ian Frank. Standing on his head there. Sun Devils 2 point blank chances. No goal however. Braxton Green shot on. Goes wide. Comes all the way out near center ice. Controlled by Jamie Connor. And let's see what the call is here. I think it's offsides is the call. Little extracurriculars going on here. Tempers flaring for Weber State. Down 3 goals.
Yeah, Jamie Connor are getting into it with Tyler Arnold a little bit there. Near the Weber State bench, but broke up before it got into anything too dangerous.
By the way, one thing we want to mention is Ian Frank and net for Weber State plays junior hockey right here in Phoenix for the now defunct Phoenix Polar Bears. So he knows Arizona very well, kind of back here at home, if you will. He knows from California. Shot in here by Rando, blocked away. Picked up, now dumped in deep by the Sun Devils. Havrilla goes down, no call. No call, should have been a holding. I think at least. I think clearly that hand came across there and no call though. Shot on there by Weber State. Kept down the line by Weber. Weber State that controls in deep. Weber goes down flying. Shot on there by Tyler Arnold. All the way around, and it's picked up by the Sun Devils who can't clear it. Kept in the line by Jake Weber. And now the Sun Devils corral it here. Looks for number 21. That's Mike Renato for the Sun Devils, and we have a stoppage in play. And we're going to have a face-off just outside the Sun Devil blue line with 14:43 to go in this one. Sun Devils lead at 3-0.
Things getting pretty physical out there. You might even say a little chippy with a little scruffle before, and now we have had some big hits, and like you said, maybe a hold on the last couple of possessions.
I mean, that's just got to be a little bit of frustration showing by Weber State because, I mean, they're battling in this game, but they just can't quite find the back of the net right now, at least. Just as I say that, we're going to have a one-on-one here. Pizarro tries to make a move. Nice job defensively, though, however, by James Owalski to knock him off the puck. And now it's number 2, Anthony Modric, that controls it in deep for Weber State. Pizarro now in deep near the face-off circle. Puck comes off, kept in the line, though, by Modric. Modric gets a shot on! What a save by Kyle Dietrich. One of the better chances we've seen from Weber State, but Kyle Dietrich again makes a nice save.
Yeah, Modric with just a crisp pass there, found Curtis Snowball right in front of the net, inches from Kyle Dietrich it seemed. Fired off a shot, I think tried to go 5-0 there, tried to go between the legs of Dietrich, but he was able to get the glove hand down there, smother that one.
Offensive zone face-off now for the Wildcats. By the way, U of A coming to town next week against ASU DII. See right here on Cronkite Sports as well, so make sure to tune in for that one. Our friends Nick Merrick and Austin Controls will be on the call for that one. Battle in deep here by Weber State. They'll come away with it in their own zone, and now it's Jake Weber that works it up. He's got Pizarro with him. They're coming across the line, shot on. Nice save. Oh, extracurriculars here, I believe, with Jake Weber and number 6, Dan Kinsey going at it. No penalty call. I think ASU coaches are wanting a penalty there, but
yeah, it looked like Weber might have got to Kenzie's head there in that one, but you know, both guys were getting at it.
That's kind of hockey for you, though. Very physical, if you will. That's probably the best thing about this sport, really. There's the physicality that you don't really get anywhere else. Except here on the ice, the Sun Devils control it in their defensive zone. They look to work it out. Kept in the line though by Dax Hobbs. They'll throw it in deep. Chased by Dan Kinsey. Kinsey tries to pick it up, gets it across to his teammate, number 11, Jacob Weissman. Weissman battles in deep with Dax Hobbs. Near boards. Kept in by Weber State. Now cleared all the way back towards center ice. It's number 12, Louis Sawchuk. Here's Braxton Green shot on. Stick save by Kyle Dietrich to turn it away. Now Dax Hobbs here has it. Arizona State now corrals it in their own zone. Gets it across now to number 11, Jacob Weissman. He clears all the way back towards center ice. Number 14, Gelderman, tries to find a teammate. Little shoulder there thrown by Green and Dax Hobbs. Weber State corrals it. They'll bring it across there and shot on! Boom, they score! Oh my goodness. Kyle Dietrich lets in a softie there off the stick of number 12, Louis Sawchuk.
Yeah, Dietrich done so well getting his glove down on a lot of those low leg blocker saves so far in this second period especially. That one he couldn't get the glove down, kind of squirted off of the leg blocker. He did get some body on it, just ended up drifting past them. Like you mentioned, Richard, a bit of a softie right there. But Weber State, they're on the board now. Let's see if this starts something started for this Wildcat offense.
Number 12, Zach Endicott. Apologize for that. Zach Hobbs gets the assist on that one. So for the first time this weekend, Weber State is on the board. Just a 2-goal game. They get themselves back in the hockey game with this one. Physicality going on. Ashworth near center ice kind of throws a little hello, if you will, to a Sun Devil defenseman. By the way, for Zach Endicott, I'm looking up his stats real quick for you folks. I believe that is his first goal of the season for Zach Endicott against Arizona State here tonight to make this one just a 2-goal game now. As Weber State controls it in their offensive zone. Arizona State tries to get it, and they can't quite do it, and it's brought back by Weber State. Body check thrown, brought in by Weber. Here's Weber, tries to make her move. Nice defense, and we're going to have a penalty coming here. Let's see who's it against. It's going to be a hooking call. Let's see who's going to the box. And I think it's Arizona State that's going to the box, number 21. Mike Granato going in for a hooking penalty.
Yeah, there were a couple of guys tied up there, but I think I agree with that call. It looked like Granato with the hook out there.
So it's going to be the third power play chance for Weber State. They have the momentum right now as the game is continuing to get a little chippy. Getting that last goal by Endicott to make it a 2-goal game, and how huge would it be if they scored here? As Weber controls the line, he finds number 17. Fanned on by Weber, and the puck comes out of the zone, and they'll have to reset here. Dax Hobbs near center ice. Finds number 19 in deep. Josh Reedice. And it's cleared by the Sun Devils with 1:40 to go on the power play for Weber State. Here's Dax Hobbs in his own zone and behind the net. He works with it. Comes across the line with speed near center ice. Makes a move around a Sun Devil defenseman. And over the line, offside is going to be the call. Actually, we're going to have a penalty as well. I do believe, and boy, oh boy, Jason, 5-on-3 power play for the next 125 coming up for Weber State. Probably going to be the biggest point in this game by far, easily.
Yeah, they say 4-on-4 is just like you used to play it when you were a kid. 3-on-5, that's when you used to play it when you were a little kid, playing against your older brother or something out there. You're right, though, Richard. Weber State with a chance to cut this one to a 1-goal game here. They've got 5-on-3 for the next minute 20. ASU able to clear it that time, but you will not be seeing nearly as much pressure from this PK unit with a 5-on-3 out there. They're trying to survive.
And of course, when you got Dax Hobbs, Braxton Green, always dangerous, especially 5-on-3. Here's Weber back at the point. Weber tries to find Dax Hobbs. He can't quite control the puck. Dan Kinsey grabs it, kept in at the line by Jake Weber. Here's Weber at the blue line. He's got room galore. Now it's Dax Hobbs. Tries to find Braxton Green short side. Can't quite do it. And Green controls. Green, the captain of the Weber State Wildcats, works near the faceoff. Shot on there. Puck's loose in front. Just missed there. Short side. number 16, Alex Pizarro, and the coaches and players of Arizona State are a little unhappy with the call. Puck's loose in front. Weber State coming at the Sun Devils in waves right now. My, oh my. Let's see if they can get on the board. Jake Weber shot on there by Braxton Green. Is blocked away and picked up by Dex Hobbs near the face-off circle. Here's Hobbs. Gets over to Green near the face-off circle. Shot on, blocked away by the Sun Devils and picked up by Jake Weber.
10 seconds on the 5-on-3.
Jake Weber shot on. Pat save Dietrich. Picked up by Dex Hobbs now as the 5-on-3 winds down. Good stuff so far from Weber State on this 5-on-3 as Braxton Green comes in, finds his teammate in front. Shot on. Nice save by Kyle Dietrich. Picked up by Dex Hobbs. 5-on-3 is over. 5-on-4 now for Weber State. And Jake Weber holds the line. By the way, this Sun Devil defense has been out there a while. They got to get that puck out of the zone. Kept the line by Jake Weber. Finds Braxton Green. Back to Weber at the point. Weber finds Hobbs. Hobbs near the face-off circle. Skates in. Shot on. Blocked away. And it's going to be
5 seconds on the power play.
They're got to be so tired. They've been out there for the entire 2 minutes. And they killed it off. What a huge kill that was for Arizona State. As now they got a 2-on-2. Brady Morgan comes in. He gets stripped up. No call. There's Gennaro. Shut on. Throws it high and wide. Boy, oh boy. Action is picking up like crazy. Isn't that, Jason? This is getting pretty gosh darn exciting.
Yeah, really a great set of chances there for Weber State. First on the 5-on-3, but just keeping it going for the full power play. I don't think that puck ever got cleared after it turned 5-on-3.
Exactly, and you know, the Sun Devil defense has been impressive so far, but right there, they finally, Weber State was finally trying to find a hole, 5-on-3, and try and get some momentum. At least that's what Weber State could do right there, is get that momentum on that 5-on-3, only down just 2 goals. With 9 minutes to go in this second period as they control their defensive zone. Here we go. It's Ashworth that comes out near center ice. He throws it in deep. It's going to be number 10. That would be John Miller, but he can't quite get it. Now it's Brady Morgan. He comes across center ice. There's a shot on. Glove saved there by Ian Frank. And he gives it across to his teammate there. Now it's number 12. That, of course, is Zach Endicott, the goal scorer for Weber State here this evening. Now it's Miller. Back to it, finds Endicott. They'll throw it in deep. No icing. What a huge hit thrown on their shoulder, and we're going to have a penalty. Wow. We're going to have an interference call coming. Maybe an elbowing. Let's see what the... Yeah, interference is the call. Jason, I don't agree with that at all. I think that was just a nice hit laid down by Tim Costner.
Yeah, hard to tell from up here. It looked like a clean hit. Tyler Arnold, I believe that's Tyler Arnold at least. Yeah, that's him. Number 3 for Weber State. Defenseman who I think got into it a little bit with Dan Kenzie earlier in this game. He goes down. He's just now getting up. Good to see him skating off under his own power. But you're right. I'm not sure if I really agree with that call. Yeah, the ASU penalty kill unit's been so good, surviving that 5-on-3 just before scoring a short-handed goal in this one. Not sure if the coaching staff can even be too upset that they have to play that PK unit again.
This is one of the things that I think is going to be interesting by the coaching staff to clean up their play right now. 5 penalties already for Arizona State compared to 1 for Weber State. As Weber State gets their 5th power play of the game here. And it's Jake Weber that keeps it in near the face-off circle. Brought on here, thrown in deep, picked up by number 16, Alex Pizarro. Pizarro in the near corner, but it's cleared by number 2, James Iwascu, with 1:40 to go on the power play. Here's Dax Hobbs. Been impressive so far here this evening. He throws it in as number 19 gives chase. Sam Reeder, no icing, kept at the line, broken up and taken away by number 10, Jordan Leclerc. Leclerc finds shot on there. Nice pad save. Already a shorty tonight for Arizona State. Number 25, John Randall, got the shot away there. And Randall works it in here in the offensive zone all by himself. He's 1-on-4. Great job by John Randall on the PK. And now it's Dax Hobbs, comes across center ice, enters the offensive zone. Shot on! Blocker save, I do believe, by number 1, Kyle Dietrich. And now it's taken away by the Sun Devils. We'll try to work it out. Cleared by number 27, Justin Havrillick. 48 to go on the power play. And Frank. Arizona State screaming for too many men. And no call is going to come. So, fortunately for them, I wasn't able to count the men on the ice there, so.
No, but the advantage of being above the benches is if someone thinks they missed a call out there, we will hear it.
Yes, we will hear it, and you will know about it. As long as it's safe for television, of course. One by Granado, shot on right out the face-off glove, saved though by Ian Frank, and Ian Frank continues to impress in this one. You would think that the Sun Devils would probably have a bigger lead at this point, but he's kept him in the game.
Frank's been great. It was a little bit of the same story when Weber State took on the D1 squad last night. Frank was great, but there were just so many chances against him.
Face-off won by Weber State, taken by number 14, Chris Yelderman. Yelderman is going to find Anthony Modric here. Modric comes across. Center ice, trying to gain the zone. Here's Modric, chases after it, he gets the puck. And deep here. See if he still has the puck near side. Gets it over now. Now it's Modric again. Modric controls in deep. Kenzie, nice job defensively. Battle along the near boards. See who comes with it. Kenzie's still there. Modric battles on as well. Penalty winding down. Full strength of the Sun Devils as they continue to battle in the near boards. Arizona State comes for a change. Ryan Moore comes on the ice. They still battle along the boards. Nobody wants the puck right now, and they're still battling and still battling. And finally, Arizona State controls. It'll be number 11, Jacob Weissman. Weissman comes in. Shot on. Pad save. Rebound. Cleared away by Weber State. Now it's picked up by Ryan Moore. Tries to get it across. Looking for Kim Costner. Costner shot on. Just goes wide. Ryan Moore picks it up offensively here. Gets it across to Morgan. Here's Morgan. Near side. Tries to find his teammate there, Hefter. Blocked away by Dax Hobbs, but kept in at the line by the Sun Devils. Ryan Moore in deep. Far face-off circle. Finds Morgan. Tyler Arnold here. Can't quite get it and control the puck. It's number 9 now. Justin Butler. Butler works it in deep. Tries to find Moore out in front. Can't quite do it. And the Sun Devils want to reset. Dax Hobbs coming after the puck here. Penalty coming. Easy call there. That was a boarding. Really easy. So it's going to be Dax Hobbs going to the box, and we're going to get to see the Sun Devil power play for the second time tonight already. Jamie Cotner got the first one at the beginning of this period, so this is going to be the second time we're seeing the power play unit for the Sun Devils.
Yeah, they were pretty impressive last time. Didn't need much time at all. Weber State with a bit more momentum than they had going into that last power play, but still, offense is offense. Sometimes you can't stop this Sun Devil power play attack.
Avrilik, Cotner, Dan Kinsey at the blue line, and it's cleared by Weber State. Excuse me, as Hefter gives chase to it along with Kinsey and Havrilik. Coda Ingbar as well, number 17. Here's Havrilik. Gets it across to nobody as it's picked up by Weber State and kept in at the line though by the Sun Devils. Here's Jamie Cotner, number 13, already scored a goal here tonight. Gets it in to Ingbar. Ingbar works it across the blue line for Kinsey. Kinsey back to Ingbar now, far side. Kinsey shut off from the slot area. Rebound there in front, finds Hefter. Andrew Hefter gets it across to Havrilik indeed. Now it's Cotner. Battled on by number 21. That's Landon Aylor, and he'll clear the puck as Ingbar has to reset, and the Sun Devils will come for a change. Here's Kinsey. Works it again on that offensive side shot. Goes wide there. Picked up by Weber State, and they'll look to clear it out. Kept in at the line by the Sun Devils. Finally cleared out by Weber State. And the Sun Devils will change it up here as Pizarro works defensively on Dietrich. And now it's Ingbar back at near his own blue line. Ingbar throws it in. Ryan Moore gives chase. Let's see if he can get to it. And he does. Has a teammate in front. He has Morgan. There's number 9 as well. Shot on, blocked away though by Dax Hobbs. Excuse me, actually that's Landon Aylor. Dax Hobbs is in the box. My apologies there. As Weber State clears it out. With just under 4 minutes to go in this one and 25 to go on the Sun Devil power play. And so far, Jason, not much opportunities for the Sun Devils on this power play at least.
Yeah, solid defense by Weber State here on the PK.
Just as I say that, Ryan Moore comes in with a short side beauty. Ryan Moore tries to find Morgan in front, gets it back to Inzer near the blue line. It's number 9, Butler. Butler works down low, trying to find Ryan Moore in front. Cleared out by Braxton Green near center ice. And a hooking call. Ryan Moore going straight to the box. He knew what he did there.
One power play ends and another one begins here, Richard.
Yeah.
And yeah, Sun Devils, a lot of crisp passing there. You have to feel pretty good about the power play unit as a whole offensively. I think Weber State's PK unit, they were feeling it out there. They were able to clear it pretty much every chance they possibly had. A couple of good saves by Ian Frank when things fell apart. Solid PK for Weber State. They're rewarded. They've got their own 5-on-4 now.
Curtis Snowball takes the face-off for Weber State, but it's cleared out by Jordan and Claire. Claire gets chased with Yelderman. Yelderman picks up the puck near his own blue line, tries to clear. The Claire has it now. He's 1-on-3 all alone. Shot on. Nice blocker saved by Frank. Picked up by number 14, Yelderman. Here's Yelderman across his own blue line, across center ice. He gains his own. Yelderman, far side, looking in front, blocked away by the Sun Devil defense and cleared. Now it's John Randall giving chase. Ian Frank comes out. Randall again on that PK. Randall, I've been impressed with John Randall on the PK tonight. He's done a very good job. Shot on there by the defenseman, number 2, Tyler Arnold. Nice save though by Kyle Dietrich. No rebound as well. Very important not to give up those rebounds. As we are at 1:21 to go in this power play, 2:38 remaining in the second period. Sun Devils lead at 3-1.
Well, you can certainly talk about how good the PK's teams of 4 have been out there for ASU. They're getting a lot of pressure on the offensive zone and protecting the defensive zone. Kyle Dietrich showing it right there. He's not letting any of those rebounds out. So even if he does need to bail out his defenseman, he's doing a great job of doing it.
Face-off won by the Wildcats. Here's Green, gets over to Weber, back to Green. Green back to Weber, near the blue line. Weber looks in the blue line, shot on, just misses wide, nobody home. Now it's Dax Hobbs. Dax Hobbs works in the deep, back at the blue line, it's Weber. Weber works in near the blue line, looking to get a shot away. Sun Devil goes out in front, blocked away in front is Justin Havrillick, I think got a piece of it. Now it's Hobbs working in deep. Sun Devil defense, there's Havrillick, number 27, as well as number 11, Weissman. Weissman and Green. Excuse me. Number 27, Havrillick. They battle again. Pizarro in there for Weber State. Number 19 as well, Sam Reeder. They battle, continue to battle along the boards, and finally, it's cleared out by Arizona State with 30 seconds to go in the Weber State power play. And now it's Kenzie who has the puck here. Kenzie, he goes down. And I think we're going to get a interference or a tripping call here. So we're going to go 4-on-4 for 18 seconds.
Dan Kenzie has looked so impressive in his puck handling this game. Not sure if he's making a case for a move to forward or something, but he's looked good out there skating on the open ice.
Tough penalty there to take for Weber State as well. Now you're going to put the Sun Devils on the power play for, my math is right, about a minute and 40 seconds. After we play 4-on-4 for 18. And it's won by the Sun Devils. This is number 13, Cotton. Already a goal scorer here today. Another penalty coming. I think we're going to get a slash. Yep, slashing is the call. And Weber State will go to the box one more time. It's number 14, Chris Yelderman. And so the Sun Devils are going to get a chance at a 5-on-3 here near the end. After 7 seconds, they're going to have about a minute and 43 seconds of 5-on-3. So we're going to finish out the period here with a Sun Devil 5-on-3, but it's 4-on-3 right now as they win the face-off, but Kenzie can't control it. Penalty, Ryan Moore ends, so 5-on-3 begins for the next minute and 38 seconds. Sun Devils have it in deep, it's Kottner. Here's Kottner, works it in now to Ingbar. Ingbar tries to find Hefter, far side, and Hefter has it. 1 minute to go, second period, 3-1 Sun Devils lead it. 5-on-3 power play right now. Here's Havrillick. Havrillick finds Ingbar. Ingbar shot, and he scores! Coda Ingbar capitalizes on the 5-on-3. 4-1, Arizona State.
This Sun Devil offense is too good to give extra advantages, let alone a 5-on-3 power play. I mean, when there's not enough men out there blocking and screening, not even a strong goalie like Ian Frank out there for Weber State can't do anything about that shot if you don't have anyone blocking for you in front of him.
And that's an absolutely huge goal for Arizona State, because for the first time tonight they find themselves up by 3 goals, and it comes late. And one thing that I found out about watching hockey over the years, those types of goals that come late in periods are so demoralizing.
Yeah, exactly. Weber State has to go into the break, go into the intermission, down another goal, and things might not be over. It's still a 5-on-4 for ASU for the rest of this period.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be number 11 for Arizona State. Jacob Weisman. Weisman gets it across to Inzer. Puck's loose in front. Can't quite find it as Ryan Moore has it in deep for the Sun Devils. Number 9. That'll be Justin Butler. Butler finds Jacob Weisman, number 11. Now it's Butler looking in front and cleared out by Weber State. And here we go. It's going to be Dax Hobbs who comes in. And nice job by Kyle Dietrich, who comes way out in front of his net. Almost had a puck up here, by the way.
Yeah, you have to take care of those, Richard. I don't have the hand-eye coordination for that.
I agree. As the puck climbs down to end the second period, 4-1 Sun Devils leading. And Jason, a very, I count 8 penalties in that second period, so very sloppy by both teams, and the Sun Devils capitalized to extend their lead to 3 goals.
Yeah, I'd say that was a period that started out chippy and ended up sloppy. I mean, the beginning of this period, things were just getting a little bit too physical out there for the refs and for both teams. They were sending guys to the box for that. But again, we saw a lot of slashing, tripping towards the end. Guys just not moving their skates, getting sloppy with the stick out there. And the Sun Devils definitely came out ahead with all the penalties in this one.
And I thought the key to this period was the dual 5-on-3s by both teams. Very different 5-on-3s. Weber State controlled the 5-on-3 in their offense zone for the entire time. Couldn't find them back on that. Flash forward to the end of that period, Arizona State capitalized.
Yeah, exactly. When you capitalize early in the 5-on-3, like ASU did in that period, now they've got 37 more seconds of 5-on-4. Let's use both the 5-on-3 and the power play, use both penalties to their fullest. Whereas Weber State, they had great puck control. I'm amazed that they weren't able to find the back of the net when they had the puck in the offensive zone for so long, 5-on-3, but it just didn't happen for them.
Yeah,
a couple of good saves from Dietrich, a lot of missed chances, and that'll do it for the 5-on-3.
One interesting stat before we go here to end the second intermission. 3 specialty teams goals from Arizona State tonight. 2 on the power play, 1 shorthanded.
Yeah, I mean, that shorthanded goal, it didn't quite set the tone for the ASU PK. They haven't been quite that dominant since then. But it just shows this ASU penalty kill unit, they're out there, they're getting pressure in ways that the Weber State penalty kill unit isn't able to. That's why ASU has those 2 power play goals, and of course, the shorty.
And with that said, we're going to take a break for a little bit and come back with a third period action. Through 2 periods, 4-1 Sun Devils leader for Jason Chesler. My name is Richard Flores. We'll talk to you in the third period.
Gentlemen, it's time. You've worked very, very hard to get to this moment, and it is now time to show who we are. We are not Tucson. This is Tempe, Arizona. Sun Devils football, gentlemen. The Pac-12, brother. It's time for us to put it on the line and get out there and show them how to tailgate for Sun Devil football. Yeah! Go Devils! Woo! Woo!
My love for football, it comes from playing in the street as a kid growing up, and just seeing how football, always kept me from going to the bad side in life and doing all the bad things that my cousins did. I'm from a rough neighborhood in Long Beach, California, where Snoop Dogg, Warren G, Nate Dogg, all those guys talk about, 21st and Lewis, that's the actual street that I lived on and grew up on, and just seeing the things that went down on that street and in that neighborhood, the gang violence, the drugs, not knowing where I'm gonna lay my head at some nights, not knowing if food is gonna be for sure, or seeing how easily it could have been for me to slip through the cracks and just give it up and just say, man, I'm done with all this stuff. But at the time, it was just something that just told me, don't go down that path. Your life is set to be way better than what it was dealt. It is like a fairy tale just to be here, and I just appreciate it, and I never take a day for granted. I don't take a class for granted, a free book for granted. The way the Sun Devil family has looked out for me and have really cared about me, you know, not just on the field but off the field. And it's something I'll never forget, you know. And every time I put on that Sun Devil uniform, I put it on with great appreciation.
In a world threatened by discord and conference unrest, one Sun Devil stands tall, ready to lead an army of brave men into battle and defend Sun Devil Stadium against the invading army of Troy. Be a part of the Maroon Monsoon on September 28th.
How do we rise to the challenges before us? Arizona State University.
When you support AID, you're doing more than supporting the programs you love. You're supporting possibilities. You're making sure there's a place for independent voices, ideas, and perspectives. You're opening children's minds, helping them discover who they are and what they can be. You're giving everyone the chance to find inspiration from the arts. And you're opening doors to the wonders of the world. To discover more, experience more, be more. Support possibilities. Support Arizona PBS. Thank you.
Become the voice for those who don't have one. Be the eyes for those who can't see. Listen to the story for those who can't hear. Explore the world so others can as well. Become a journalist. Start here. ASU's Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication. Your story begins here.
That's really what makes Arizona State University unique, is that in order to really get a good feel for the university, you would have to talk to the people that live there, that play there, that study there, that thrive there. I mean, we do have 4 campuses across the state, and each one's unique and each one's beautiful in their own way, but overall we're one university in many places.
Just the experience through the football, through the professors, through the student body, there's just no other place like this.
Wherever you go, you see pitchforks everywhere, and I loved it when I came here, and I just figured it was meant to be my next home.
We're moving so forward and being so progressive. You look around ASU right now and there's buildings being sprung up, and things happen so quickly, and it's exciting to be part of it.
Everybody who's here wants to do something amazing with their degree, and they all have so much ambition, and it's great to be around that because it brings you up too.
You come to ASU and you can really do anything you want and whatever you want based on what you're passionate about and what you want to do. When you're a Sun Devil, anything's possible.
It's like the best feeling ever, probably what I live for, because you come on stage and then the lights hit you and you can't see the audience at all, really. It's just you and you're doing what you love.
It's almost surreal. Game day comes and it's a really cool feeling, all the adrenaline and all those fans, all those crazy rowdy students waiting for you, and it'll never get old. I still get butterflies to this day because this place really has become a part of me, and I'll always be a Sun Devil. That'll never change.
Being a Sun Devil means pride, it means tradition. We're representing Arizona State by playing softball and going out and getting a national championship for our university.
Motivation for me comes from inspiration. It comes from the people that I've met. It comes from every single patient that I've come across. Every single one of them has touched me in some way, and that has given me fire to go on. And maybe I'm not going to help the entire world, but that doesn't mean I can't touch one person's life.
Oh, it's unreal. And I kind of had a dream to use engineering to help people, but I never expected it to happen in my sophomore year of college. And that's all because of ASU here and all the innovation they have that allows the students to actually solve real-world problems.
Everybody strives to be the greatest here. There's a lot of opportunities to go forward, to just be that better person. I gotta say, it's a life-changing experience.
I think the one thing that unites all the campuses at ASU is that we're all just moving. We're moving forward.
We learn about people here. We are one community. We are one student body. We have so much energy. We have so much passion. And I've loved every second of being a Sun Devil.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Roth, and I'm a senior defender from West Covina, California on the women's soccer team. I am studying biochemistry, and I'm also a member of the Barrett Honors College at ASU. Education gives you power and knowledge, and with that you can improve the world and stuff. So that's always been important to me. Being a part of the Barrett Honors College, people think you're nerds and crazy, but that's the fun in it. It creates a small sense of community in this large university, and you also have very dedicated professors who want to teach you these critical thinking skills. I have a presidential academic scholarship, so it's one of the top academic scholarships that you can have here at ASU. The scholarship means to me is that somebody actually believes in you and they want you to improve the world. They're giving their money to you to actually get your education to improve the world and come up with solutions for the world's problems. These past 2 summers, I've had an internship at TGen, which is a research institute in downtown Phoenix. Out of 500 applicants, I was actually chosen twice for 2 summers to be part of the 45 Helios Scholars. Once I graduate, I know I want to go into eye health. I'm really passionate about eyes because I've had tons of eye problems. I've had to wear sports goggles my sophomore year playing soccer here, so that's really inspired me to want to go on and help people with their vision.
How do we rise to the challenges before us? Arizona State University.
Hello friends. Here at WCSN, we have a tradition of anchor tryouts.
The ASU Arizona State football team is getting ready to gear up for the start of their football campaign.
The ASU football team is getting ready to head into camp to get their season underway.
The ASU football team is gearing up for their 2013 season.
Friends, it's a tradition unlike any other.
The ASU football team is gearing up for their 2013 season.
This is WCSN.
Gentlemen, it's time. You've worked very, very hard to get to this moment, and it is now time to show who we are. We are not Tucson. This is Tempe, Arizona. Sun Devils football, gentlemen. The Pac-12, brother. It's time for us to put it on the line and get out there and show them how to tailgate for Sun Devil football. Yeah! Go Devils! Woo! Woo!
In a world threatened by discord and conference unrest, one Sun Devil stands tall, ready to lead an army of brave men into battle and defend Sun Devil Stadium against the invading army of Troy. Be a part of the Maroon Monsoon on September 28th.
How do we educate in a rapidly changing world?
How can we create a sustainable way of life?
How can we teach peace?
Arizona State University. Rise to the challenges before us.
Hey everybody! Welcome back to Oceanside Ice Arena in Tempe, Arizona. It's Arizona State and Weber State Division II. My name is Richard Flores and Jason Chesler is with me. And folks, we are starting a new thing. Because this is our first broadcast, this is casual third period. So I have gone without a jacket, Just shirt and tie for this third period.
I've left my suit jacket on because I'm cold, but I assure you, Richard, I'm with you. I'm casual right now. I'm just cold.
And with that said, one thing that cannot happen is Weber State cannot play casual on the ice because they're down by 3 goals right now.
Incredible transition, Richard. You're very right. Neither team can fall into the trap of playing casually. Weber State, they've got some catching up to do. But ASU, they say that 2-goal leads are the trap leads in hockey. But 3 goals, it's safer. You got a big lead. 20 minutes, that's enough time to put 3 goals, even when Kyle Dietrich's been a brick wall in that for the Sun Devils.
Yeah, one thing I do not want to see from Arizona State, at least, is one of the biggest things I hate in hockey is the third period defensive zone, and they hang back, and you play defensively, and before you know it, you're losing. So, if you're Arizona State, you got to keep on it offensively, stay out of the penalty box, and make sure that lead stays at 3 goals.
Yeah, you're very right. Can't get to that prevent defense out there. You can't get too lax. You got to stay on the attack. ASU's done a great job of doing that. They've been on the attack even when they're on a penalty kill. So I wouldn't be too concerned if I was an ASU fan out there. But you're very right. 3-goal lead. It feels safe. It feels like all you have to do is sit back and wait for the game to end. But that's exactly where Weber State wants the Sun Devils to settle in.
As we get closer to face-off here for the third and final period, a reminder, the Sun Devils have 37 seconds, 5-on-4 to start this third period, and in those first couple periods, we had 8 penalties in the second, we had 2 in the first, so will we see the same thing in this third period? Will we see a lot of penalties, Jason?
We might. You gotta imagine both coaches talk to their players during the intermission, so you never know. These guys, they're aggressive out there, they're a little angry. Things might get heated again.
And here we go, third period about to start, and we are underway from Oceanside. Third and final period, 20 minutes to go. And it's won by the Sun Devils. Butler gets it across to Morgan. Morgan finds Weissman. Weissman brings it across the line, but it's broken up by Weber State. And Dietrich will grab it in behind his own goal. Dietrich throws it out, and it's picked up by Justin Butler. I apologize. Throw it in deep, and it's going to be icing. So the puck will come all the way down to the offensive zone of Weber State. And they'll take the face-off, still down a man, 16 seconds left. So, Jason, if they can win the face-off and control the puck in their zone, they'll get back to full strength and maybe get something going.
Exactly. ASU's going to have to take control of this one cleanly and quickly to get another chance.
And it's won by Weber. Weber throws it in deep, but it's picked up by the Sun Devils. Number 22. That would be Zach Hinzik. And now it's turned over, almost picked up by Pizarro. Full strength now, 5-on-5 hockey. Here's Butler, brings it in across the zone. Got a couple Sun Devils with him, can't quite find a man. Now it's Weber State, but it's controlled now by Morgan. Morgan gets bumped on by Weber State. Here's Butler, I believe, number 8. Jacob Holmes, number 8 for Weber State. Now it's brought up by Hobbs. Here's Dax Hobbs, gets it breaking up though by number 9. Now it's Dax Hobbs again, coming from his own zone with speed. He gains his zone, he's got Pizarro with him. He finds Pizarro in the faceoff circle, trying to find a teammate, can't quite do it, now to reset. Now it's picked up by Butler, here we go, gonna have a 2-on-1 chance for the Sun Devils. Butler and Havrilik, Butler finds more, shot on, nice save by number 30, Frank, and it's kept in at the blue line by number 2, Owascu, but they can't quite control, and the puck comes out. Kevin Hanlon throws it in, and the Sun Devils will change it up. 18:25 to go, third period. Sun Devils lead at 4-1. Taken in here by Weber State, number 19. That'll be Josh Riedens. Riedens is battled on. There's Havrilik, as well as number 24, Kevin Hanlon. It's won by Weber State, and they can't quite, for just a second, really, in their offensive zone. There's Braxton Green. Green has it far board, trying to find a teammate, but it's cleared all the way out by the Sun Devils, and so number 12, Zach Endicott, chases after it, and we have a stoppage in play. Let's see what the call is. Play with the high stick. Oh no, we're going to have a penalty. I'm sorry. It's going to be number 19, Josh Guidens, that's going to the box, and again, more penalties galore.
And this one will really stop a lot of the momentum Weber State had got going coming to start this third period. They really were stopping ASU from bringing the pressure that they brought in the first two. Weber State getting some pressure of their own going, even keeping it in their offensive zone. But a penalty, that's a quick way to shut that one down, as we've already seen a lot of success from this ASU power play attack.
I believe they're 2 for 4 so far in this game on the power play. And they have it here. It's back to Kinsey near the blue line. Kinsey works to the blue line. Backhand pass intended for number 13, Connor. He has a goal tonight as well. Power play goal. Kept in the line by Andrew Hefter. Worked in deep now. Picked up by number 17, Coda Ingbar. Ingbar finds Havrillik near the face-off circle. Havrillik far side to Kinsey. Shot on. Goes wide. Back at the blue line now is Hefter. Hefter still keeps it in the blue line. He's got Havrillik with him. But he finds Ingbar. Ingbar across the ice. Back now, number 6. This is Dan Kinsey, and he fans on the puck, and he keeps with it, though. Nice job to stay on the puck there. Havrillik finds Ingbar, far side. Ingbar shot on. Nice defense, though. Beautiful. What a job there by Jake Weber to get the stick and puck together and get it out as soon as you can.
Yeah, definitely getting creative with that clear. And that's something we saw Weber State struggle with a lot to start this game off when ASU really jumped out that 2-0 lead in the first. Trouble clearing the puck is now this one could be trouble.
Oh boy, almost a breakaway chance there for Pizarro, but he couldn't control the puck. His shot on there, blocked away. I believe that was Jordan LeClaire, his own teammate, that blocked the shot away. And we're going to have an offensive zone faceoff coming up for Arizona State with 43 seconds remaining on their power play. I do believe, and it's going to be number 25, John Randall. He's going to take the faceoff for ASU, but it's won by Weber State and cleared. Kept into the line by Weissman. Beautiful job by Weissman to keep it in. Weissman has it, gets it in deep now as the Sun Devils look to go on the forecheck. Picked up now by number 25, John Randall. Randall works it in deep. They got 3 Sun Devils going up against 1 Wildcat, and it's won by number 21. That would be Mike Granato. Granato finds Randall. Randall far side to Inzer of the blue line. And shut on there is up into the netting. 12 seconds to go now on the power play.
Weber State penalty kill unit doing a good job just staying in those passing lanes as well as they can. You know, they say when you have a power play, you kind of just have to keep going around the horn with your passes. The other team's always a man down. They can't contest everything. Weber State doing a good job being in 2 places at once, getting the stick out for some of these deeper passes.
Shot on there, blocked away though by number 3. Tyler Arnold cleared all the way down, and the penalty will expire, so we're back to full strength. The Sun Devils control in their own zone, brought out here by Hamlin. Hamlin with speed across the blue line, enters the zone here. Shot in front, covered up, diving there by the goaltender, number 30. Ian Frank. So we're going to have an offensive zone faceoff for the Sun Devils again with 15:43 to go in this hockey game. Weber State's got to find some way to start getting the puck in their offensive zone, do they not?
Yeah, I mean, ASU, they're off the power play now. Weber State needs to retake some of this momentum, get a little bit of offense going if they want to cut this 3-point Sun Devil lead.
We're going to kick Scotty Farr out of the face-off circle, and actually both kicked out. Face-off here, won by the Sun Devils. Scotty Farr gets it back into his own zone. Going the wrong way, the Sun Devils, not good. Picked up here near center ice, and all the way down, no icing. Number 21, Landon Aylor, picks it up for Weber State, and can't get it out of his own zone. Sun Devils control it here. This is Wood. Wood gets it in deep, all the way around, wrapped around. Finds number 20, Jason Kuda. They have Wood in front. Scotty Farr can't quite control the puck, and it's brought out now by Weber State. Chance here, gets a nice move there. Getting 2-on-1 possibility, and broken up by the Sun Devils. Good job defensively there. Now Scotty Farr works in all alone. Gets it broken up though by Weber State, and the Sun Devils will reset in their own zone. 14:50 to go, third period. Stretch pass there, icing is going to be the call. I don't know about that one. That's probably a really dumb play by the Sun Devils there.
Yeah, a little questionable, and both teams getting a little sloppy when they've had control of the puck the last couple minutes. Really just seen a lot of back and forth, no one getting any real tries. their offensive zone. But now if Weber State can control this offensive zone face-off, they could be the first team to get a chance in a while.
If you're Weber State, maybe it's time to start getting those D-man in on the offensive rush, in on the forecheck. They might as well, down by 3 goals. Gotta try something as Butler goes one-on-one here. Tries to make a move around. Can't quite do it, and he brings it back into the face-off circle. Shot in front. Butler, knee-on-knee collision. Oh, tough break there as number 8, Jacob Holmes, goes down, and he's in pain.
Yeah, he's grabbing that right knee. You hate to see anyone go down during a hockey game, but that looked like just one of those freak things, like you pointed out, Richard. Still a knee-on-knee collision. Hard to put fault on anyone for that one.
I'm interested to see if maybe you get a double minor, but Jacob Holmes is still down, and attending to him now is the ASU trainer. One thing we do know, Jason, is that hockey players are tough.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, pretty much the toughest guys you'll find anywhere, Richard.
Exactly.
Of course, they always say it's an old sports axiom, a bit of a cliche even. There's a difference between playing hurt and playing injured. And maybe his knee's just a little banged up. See him back out there good to go. That's certainly what you hope for.
Exactly, and we already have documented Weber State's injury problems this year, so it'll definitely be tough to lose yet another player to injury. Jacob Holmes, 3 points on the season, 2 goals and assist. Still down on the ice. Jacob Holmes, trying to find out a little bit more about Jacob Holmes here for you. Jacob Holmes, he's a sophomore from Rancho Cucamonga.
Did score 36 points for Weber State last season.
And he's up. Good help from his teammates. Good to see as both teams knock their sticks up against the boards, and I wish him the best. I don't know if he's coming back in this one, but as he walks off the ice, and he's going to go to the locker room and under his own power, though, so that's good to see. And it is a 5-minute major for kneeing by Ryan Moore. And
so I guess I was wrong when I said you couldn't blame that knee-to-knee on anyone. I certainly trust the refs, so I didn't have a great angle on that one. Ryan Moore, 5 minutes in the penalty box. He's been in the box before already today. I think he had a hooking call earlier in this one.
Yes, he did. And some huge chance here to pick themselves. How good would it for Weber State? And he's coming off the ice. I think a misconduct for Ryan Moore. Obviously, you just never want to see that happen. But hopefully, and if you're Weber State, you're down. Your teammate is down, and how great would it be for them to score a goal here for their teammate that's gone down?
Exactly. I mean, living well always the best revenge, Richard. That's certainly what they'd hope for. 5 minutes of the power play here for Weber State. ASU penalty kill units look very good in this one, but 5 minutes, that's a lot to ask for.
Penalties on number 23, Ryan Moore. 5 minutes for kneeing and a game misconduct. 5 minutes for kneeing and a game misconduct.
Yeah, Ryan Moore gets a game misconduct for that kneeing penalty, and Weber State gets the face-off, but played with the high stick there, so the face-off will come outside the zone of Weber State. So once again, want to wish Jacob Holmes the best. Hopefully he returns to action. Hopefully tomorrow afternoon, 1:30 start time. It's these same two teams. Obviously, like we said, we know hockey players are tough, so I think we'll see him back pretty soon.
Certainly hope so. And yeah, that 1:30 start time, we will be on the call for that one tomorrow at 1:30 here on CronkiteSports.com. The next weekend, we got the D1 squad taking on U of A, and D2 playing NAU, so a couple of in-state matchups.
And we're going to have another penalty to the Sun Devils. It's going to be help me out there, Jason. What was the call there?
I didn't catch it.
I think it was slashing. So 5-on-3 now for 2 minutes. Sun Devils now find their backs up against the wall here.
Yeah, full 2 minutes of 5-on-3. And then after that, even if they take the whole 2 minutes, they've got another 2+ minutes of power play.
Second time we've seen Weber State on the 5-on-3 in this one. The first time they controlled the puck for the entire 5-on-3 but couldn't find the back of the net as they battle here in the offensive zone. And it's picked up here by Weber State. Helmet came off there of number 16, Alex Pizarro, so the play is blown dead. So he loses a helmet, and he's going to have to come off because he lost his helmet.
I mean, these hockey players are tough. They will play with their helmets off. It's up to the refs to stop them from doing so.
And because of that, they're going to get penalized, so the faceoff comes outside the zone. $1:38 to go on the 5-on-3. Here's Dax Hobbs. He comes in. Far side, gets it in deep now. All the way around. There's Jacob Weber. Weber gets it to Hobbs. Hobbs gets in his snowball. Now it's Hobbs. Face-off circle, back to Snowball. Snowball in front. Just misses, picked up by Braxton Green. Back to Weber. Back to Green. Shot on. I think Dietrich got a pad on that. And now it's Dax Hobbs that keeps it in the zone. Just misses the stick there. Braxton Green kept it in the blue line. Beautiful job by number 5, Jake Weber. Big hit there along the boards by number 2, Waskew. Now it's Weber. Gets a shot away there right off the pads, nice save by Dietrich. There, 49 seconds, 5-on-3 left. Hit by number 19, Guidance, and the Sun Devils will get it out and clear it away.
Really great blocker save there by Dietrich on that last shot. Looked like he expected that one to come to his glove side. Went to his stick side instead. He was able to slide over at the last minute just to get anything in front of that one.
Modric throws it in deep for Weber State. And the Sun Devils can't quite clear it. Here's Snowball. Snowball gets it across to Weber. Weber tries to find number 19. Once again, it's Josh Guidance, and puck blown dead, play with the high stick. Puck comes out of the zone, and not a great 5-on-3 at all for Weber State.
Not. They've had the 2 high sticking calls, and obviously I've seen a lot of high sticks out there for Weber State. Getting a little sloppy out there just with the stick discipline. They've got to clean that up. Only 16 seconds left on this 5-on-3. I'm not sure if they're going to have another try at it, but they do still have over 2.5 minutes on the power play. They got to get something out of this chance.
Yeah, they got to start getting shots on goal. Really just wildly, to be honest. I mean, it's really your best chance. And, excuse me, that'll be Ian Frank that covers up there for Weber State. And another offensive zone faceoff, 14 seconds to go, 5-on-3. Offensive zone faceoff for ASU. It's won by Weber State, and ASU will come back defensively here. Gives it off to Arnold. Arnold comes in across the line. I think he was offsides, but no call there. Taken away. Kept in the line though by Weber State. Shot on, blocked away. Picked up again. Shot on, right into the pads of number 1, Kyle Dietrich. So he keeps it out of the net again. Kyle Dietrich remains. Been playing very well tonight.
Yeah, more impressive stuff from Dietrich there. There's tons of screening going on for Weber State. They're doing a great job using their extra man to create that one-shot chance they got there. Kyle Dietrich's just a little bit too good, not just saving it, but not allowing the rebound to get out either.
Once again, the 5-on-3 is expired, so we'll 5-on-4 for the next 2:34. Then that 5-minute major for Ryan Moore for Neen. I want to go back to Kyle Dietrich. His stats from last season, he was a backup to Joe D'Elia for the D1 team last year. Put up a .272 goals against average and an .890 save percentage in just 7 games played. Puck's loose in front there as Devils can't quite control. Brought across the line by Green. Shut on there by Weber State, goes wide. Kept in the line by Hobbs, but it's cleared out by the Sun Devils all the way down. Frank can't quite corral it. Puck comes up and out of play, so let's see if the puck stays in the zone. It will not, it's going to come out. Shuts out the Sun Devil blue line.
Sun Devil team certainly not getting too passive out there. That's what we talked about before the period, Richard. even on the penalty kill, they're still staying in Weber State's zone, putting pressure on all of these clearances. They're doing a good job of it.
And the face-off is won by Arizona State. They'll try to work it in deep, but it's broken up by Weber State. Here's Guidance. Now back to Hobbs. Hobbs brings it across the blue line. There's the zone. Gets in and tries to get in front. Broken up, though, by Owasq. And we're going to have a holding penalty to Weber State. Excuse me. No, Coda Ingbar going to the box. And Jason, Coach LeClaire, cannot be happy about the mistakes being made by the Sun Devils. Quick count, 4, 6, 7, 8. This is going to be the 9th penalty of the game by the Sun Devils. Another 5-on-3 chance as well.
Yeah, you're right, Richard. Coach can't be happy with this one. There we go.
Timeout called by Weber State as well. Probably a smart timeout to be taken there.
Absolutely. Weber State's just getting another chance here to come back in this one. If they can score on both of these tries, the 5-on-3, then again on the 5-on-4, they're just down 1 goal. And while this ASU PK unit's been really good out there, they've killed most of these Weber State penalties. It's just too many chances to give to any team. Eventually, these shots are going to start going in.
Yeah, you can't do that all season. That's something they got to clean up. And for ASU, you're winning, yes, but a lot of mistakes being made and giving Weber State too many opportunities. And when you start to face better teams like Michigan State coming up later in the season, if you find yourself in the penalty box, they're going to capitalize it, and you're not going to be on top of the scoreboard after the 60 minutes.
Exactly. And I mean, give credit where credit's due in this one. Kyle Dietrich's been spectacular, especially on the penalty kill, and then the PK units have all been great out there for ASU.
Weber State wins the faceoff, shot on right off the faceoff by Dax Hobbs. But one more time, Kyle Dietrich makes a save. But you know, one thing there, Jason, is that puck came right into the chest again. They didn't go for the pass, they tried to go for the rebound right into the chest. Kind of an interesting strategy for Dax Hobbs.
You have to give a little credit to Dietrich. He did have to move side to side to get that one. You're very right. Height-wise, that was right to the chest protector, making it easier for Dietrich to smother it.
Greedence takes the face-off here and loses it. Kevin Hallen tries to clear, but it's Weber who controls at the blue line. Weber gets it across to Green, and Green gets it broken up, and Weber State will have to reset. $1:45 left on the 5-on-3. This is, I believe, the third 5-on-3 that Weber State has had in this game. They have not capitalized on any of their chances so far. As now it's Green who comes in across the line for Weber State. Brought on by Havrilik. Gives him a bump. Now Guidance finds Weber. Slot area. Nice job by Pizarro in front there, screening Dietrich, but the puck is out of play, and so we'll have an offensive zone faceoff coming up for Weber State.
I'm not sure if there's anything really fundamentally wrong with this Weber State power play attack. They're passing the puck around, they're using their extra men, they're screening in front of the net. Dietrich's been a little too good for him.
I wholeheartedly agree. We saw early on in the game a lot of block shots. We don't have the block shot totals, but I imagine Arizona State has a huge advantage in that area as the puck is cleared out by Arizona State with a 45 seconds to go on the 5-on-3. That's the 5-minute major. Game misconduct to Ryan Moore. And I'm not sure the ACHA rules, Jason. He might be out tomorrow. You're going to look it up for us. If we get a game misconduct, boarding is the call there. Easy call there. He's not happy. That's number 11. Jacob Wiseman is going to go to the box for boarding. My goodness, Jason, another penalty coming up for Arizona State.
Yeah.
Bad penalties as well.
I mean, we talked about one way to let a team back in from a 3-goal deficit in the third period. That's playing too passively. But playing as sloppy as ASU is with all of these penalties, that's certainly another way to get a team back in the game fast.
And I'd be interested to see as well if that's a double minor coming up to Jacob Wiseman, because that was clear boarding. And that's something that, hockey's trying to clean up a lot with head injuries and whatnot. So we'll see what happens here as if he gets a minor or a double minor. And there's going to be 3 guys in the box for Arizona State, and the board can only hold 2 penalties. So I'm going to...
ASU minor penalty.
Just a solo minor for Jacob Weisman. So, my goodness, Jason Chesler, we've had going to be about 7 straight minutes, 5-on-3 almost for Weber State. So, Coach LeClaire, not going to be happy whatsoever. Shot on by Weber, just misses there. They control it in their zone. It's Guidance who comes around here. 14 seconds, 5-on-3 left, and then it'll be about a minute and a half, 5-on-4. Guidance near the blue line, shot on, blocked away once again by the Sun Devils. Havrilik backs Hobbs now, works in the face-off circle, 2-and-1, shot on there, one-timer chance by Green. Back to 5-on-4 is Hobbs, shot on, another nice save by Dietrich, but one more time, right into the chest and the glove of Kyle Dietrich. Nice rebound control. He had a couple teammates in front, but Dietrich said no.
Yeah, if you have to fault something on this Weber State offensive attack, if you're not giving all the credit to the ASU penalty kill unit and Kyle Dietrich, that's what you got to get them on, Richard. They've been shooting a lot just into Dietrich's glove, into his chest protector, making it easier for him to smother these pucks.
And one interesting thing to keep in mind too is ASU's been on the penalty kill for pretty much the entire period, really. So it's going to be interesting to see once the penalties expire, some of your top line guys, rebound chance here, try to put home Guidance, and it's going to be Dietrich who covers up. But getting back to what I was saying, those top lines for ASU spending a lot of time on the penalty kill and not getting a lot of offensive zone time, as Weber State's finally going to get a penalty here, so we're going to go to 4-on-4.
Yeah, 4-on-4, just like you played on the frozen pond. If you're from somewhere with frozen ponds, we don't have those here in Tempe. But you're very right, Richard. I'm not sure if we'll get to see those first-line guys come out here and play 5-on-5 hockey in this third period. So many penalty calls, such sloppy play out there.
Offensive zone face-off here for Arizona State. It's won by Weber State. Chris Yelderman has the puck here. Comes across center ice, gains the zone, all alone, tries to find his teammate in front. He does finally, back at the blue line. Bad pass there by Anthony Modric, and now it'll be Yelderman that skates after it. He goes sliding hard in the boards, and another penalty coming up to Arizona State. And I think we're going to get another penalty. My goodness. Boy, oh boy, this is getting interesting. This is... and we have another game tomorrow, so...
Yeah, I mean, these teams will get another chance to go at each other tomorrow. This was a good, competitive, interesting game for the first 2 periods. You're right, Richard, this third period getting interesting for a bit of a different reason.
We're going to get coincidentals on that one. There was a boarding call, I do believe, and then one of the Weber State players retaliated. Ready on the call. Ingbar, 2 minutes for boarding.
Weber State, number 14, Chris Yelderman, 2 minutes for slashing.
And Yelderman's going to go to the box for slashing. So those are going to be offsetting. So we remain 4-on-4 for 39 seconds. And then Arizona State will get a power play as we have a timeout called.
Yeah, ASU calling a timeout on that one. You got to imagine Coach LeClaire saying something to them about all these penalties. This entire third period's been spent with someone in the box for ASU. 2 guys on the box for either side right now. And for the 4-on-4, it's kind of hard to say which team's been stronger out there. ASU's definitely had the better PK than Weber State has. But 4-on-4, that's not really the special team scenario you think of too much.
And Jason, I'm going to ask you now if you're an optimist or a cynic, because if you're Coach LeClaire, do you look at all the penalties and say they're bad, or do you look at the penalty kill and say it's been great?
You have to look at both, Richard. I'm a realist, not an optimist or a cynic.
Well said. Jason Chesler, everybody. Short but sweet. As the Weber State controls here, but it's taken away by Morgan. And Morgan gets it up to Butler. Here comes Butler. He's 1-on-2 all by himself. Nice job by Endicott to grab the puck there in his own zone. Let's see if he can get it out. And he cannot for now, as it's thrown all the way around. back to number 2, Anthony Modric. And Modric finds Jake Weber here. ASU now on the power play as they'll change it up, and Weber State continues to keep the puck in their own zone. Interesting strategy. Thrown all the way down. Dietrich turns it away though and hands it off to Inzer with 31 to go on the power play and 7 minutes left to go in this game. Here's Kinsey trying to bring the puck up. Nice job defensively by Dax Hobbs. Now it's Dietrich. Sends the puck around, finds Dan Kinsey. Kinsey gets it up to Butler, and now it's cleared all the way back down by Weber State. No icing, so it's picked up by Inzer. And the Sun Devils will reset with just under 6 seconds to go on the power play for them. Here's Havrilik. Brings it across the zone. Shot on. Rebound, and he scores! How about that? Justin Havrilik, number 2 on the game for him. Gets a shot on right into the shoulder of the goaltender Ian Frank, and Frank for the second time tonight kind of gets a bad break, bad puck luck if you will.
Yeah, that's a rough one. I was about to say Weber State did a great job on that penalty kill, keeping the puck out of their own zone, stopping ASU from getting a real offensive attack going on. They're at the last possible second in that power play. Hard slap shot in a kind of awkward position for Frank. Couldn't quite get it with a chest blocker, and it kind of slipped over his shoulder. Ended up behind the red line in the net.
So 5-1 the score in favor of the Sun Devils, and time winding down. You gotta wonder if what else Weber State can do. I mean, how can they find themselves to at least try and get back in the game? I mean, they still got time on the board. As the Sun Devils control it in the offensive zone, shot on there. Goes wide, picked up. And we're going to have another penalty, folks. What else is new?
You know, all you can do is kind of laugh at some point. And it's not to take anything away from these officials. Honestly, I feel like pretty much every penalty they've called has been the correct call. There's nothing that stands out to me. It's how could you call that? This has just been a sloppy game from both sides of the ice.
To the box. Jason, will you please talk while I count the number of penalties?
Absolutely. I might be here for a while, Richard, with all the ones we've had in this one. We'll have a face-off. ASU will be on the power play.
16 penalties combined for both teams in this one. Quite a bit. I'm sure we'll find out what the penalty minutes are after the game, but Ryan Hess, our producer, he did Red Hawks for us last year, and there was a game where both teams combined for over 100 minutes in the penalty box. And I think we're very close to that here tonight, so we'll let you know tomorrow night in terms of the penalty minutes, as Arizona State is on the power play here. 2 power play goals already tonight for them. The last goal by Havrilik came just after the penalty expired. So only 2 for them as they control the puck here. Shot on, blocked away. Rebound! What a save by Ian Frank! Looks like he was flying to make that save. Wraparound chance there by the Sun Devils. Puck's loose and finally stopped by Ian Frank. He's getting bombarded on that one. Whew.
Incredible possession there for Ian Frank. Just incredible stuff. First he moves stick side, that's the layout for one. You're right, Richard, he was flying through the air to make that first save. Then he gaps the composure to get back up, get back around to the other side of the net, and save one on his glove side before he smothered the puck. Ian Frank, he keeps Weber State in games, at least from the 2 Weber State games I've seen.
Shot on there in front, chance by number 9, Justin Butler, point blank. But he shoots it wide. Anyway, this just gives us a chance to talk about Ian Frank a little bit. I mean, what do you think of his play? We don't have the shots on goal, but I'm assuming he's had a lot, only giving up 5 goals to a team like Arizona State, who is a very offensive-minded team.
Yeah, I mean, when you give up 5 goals, chances are your save percentage is probably going down no matter what. But let me tell you, Richard, he passes the eye test for me at least. That is a good goalie out there for Weber State. Ian Frank, I saw it last night against the D1 team too. He was just getting bombarded with shots. He held through most of them, but sometimes there's just nothing the goalie can do. Sometimes they slip through the cracks.
A little bit about Ian Frank for you. He's a sophomore out of Billings, Montana. He's going to be the starter all season. Couple of his backups are both freshmen. One of them saw time last night, gave up a couple of goals, but I think you're right, Jason. As the season goes on, Weber State, once they start to get healthy, I think they're going to be an interesting team to watch because they did make the national tournament last year. out of the Western Division. I believe they were ranked 4th in the Western Division at the end of the year. So this is a team that is a little bit young, but as they gain experience, could be interesting to watch come towards the end of the season. They start to gain more and more experience.
Yeah, exactly. They're returning most of their main scorers, but you're right, Richard. It's all about experience. These guys have been playing together as a whole unit just for 4 games so far in this one. This is their 5th. Hopefully they'll get a bit more together, get some more offense going, because with Frank between the pipes, this is a team that could make another national tournament run.
Blocked away by Weber State, but it'll be controlled by Costner, and Costner tries to get it in. I believe that was number 26, Wood, who went flying into the boards. Offsides is the call, however. 3:46 to go in this one, 5-1. Sun Devils lead it. It's been an interesting one. We've had a lot of penalties. We've had a couple of scraps, if you will, a little chippiness along the way. And one more to go tomorrow afternoon, 1:30 puck drop here on CronkiteSports.com. Myself and Jason Chesler will have the call, as always, as we will all season long. Thank you so much for joining us, as always. First broadcast of the season. I don't think it's gotten too bad.
I don't think we've messed anything up too bad, Richard.
Exactly. It's on another great save by Ian Frank, my goodness. Whew. This is where you just start falling in love with the goaltender, because he's made about 4 saves that'll make you go, wow.
Yeah, I hope someone out there is making the Ian Frank highlight reel, because he can fill it with just saves from this game tonight. Excited. Hopefully we see him between the pipes again tomorrow night.
Havrilla gets a shot away there, right into the pads of Ian Frank. So the Sun Devils will get another offensive zone face-off with just about 3 minutes to go in this one. Sun Devils have 5 goals tonight. The goal scorers, Havrilla has 2. Kevin Hanlon scored a shorty in the first period. Kotner with a power play goal, as well as Ingbar. Goal scorers for Arizona State, and Zach Endicott, his first goal of the season for Weber State. Their one and only goal here tonight. As we wind down in this one, his bodies fall to the ice. As we wind down here, and my oh my, another penalty, going to be a boarding call coming up against Weber State. Delayed call, so Dietrich is out, and now Weber State Wildcats touch it up, and so the Sun Devils will just about wind this one down. They'll have a 2-minute power play, so I think it's safe to say you can put this one on ice, if you will.
Yeah, good play on words there, Richard. Everything's been on ice tonight. We're in a hockey game. But yeah, I think that will do things for Weber State. The nail in the coffin, I think, was kind of back when they weren't able to capitalize on either 5-on-3 that they got. They need to get at least 1, maybe even 2 or 3 goals out of the numerous penalties they got handed to them here in the 3rd period.
Jordan LeClaire going to take the face-off for Arizona State, as they haven't put the power play up on the board, interestingly enough.
And yeah, if I could return for a bit to the philosophical question you gave me earlier in this period, Richard. Optimism or
cynicism.
Optimism or cynicism. I can speak this language. Where I said I'm a realist. I look at both the strong play of the ASU penalty kill unit and the numerous penalties. You got to look at both of those things. But you know, Richard, I bet Coach LeClaire, he's probably a bit more of a cynic than I am. If I was coaching a hockey team, at least I know I'd be. He cannot be happy with the number of penalties this team's racked up in this one, because that's not going to cut it come tournament time.
And you know, the one thing to look at is Jordan LeClaire is going to the box, so here we go again, folks, another penalty. But one thing I did notice, just looking at my score sheet here, both of the power play goals for ASU came in the 2nd period, and since then, the Weber State penalty kill has done a fairly good job, have they not?
Yeah, I've been pretty impressed by this Weber State penalty kill. There was the goal they gave up in the 3rd period right after the power play, and it might have still been technically 5-on-4. But yeah,
4-on-4 now.
Weber State's done a good job on the penalty kill, just keeping ASU from maintaining possession on their offensive zone. They've done a good job keeping control of the puck, and then when they're about to lose it, they've been able to clear it.
Here's Guidance that comes across the line near the face-off circle, blocked away by Darren Kenzie. Been pretty impressed with his play as well. Looking here for number 9, Justin Butler. He skates to it, grabs it, but can't quite corral it. Number 21, Landon Aylor, takes it away for Weber State. He'll come in. He'll gain the zone here. Works it around, and behind Dietrich is Alor. Alor finds Guidance here. Guidance far board, still with it. Back to Alor. Alor still has the puck here. Nice job offensively by Weber State, working the puck. Has puck control. Alor has the puck. It's in deep. Guidance now, far side. Battled on by Kenzie. Now it's Alor once again, he almost turned it over. Nice job by Alor. He's going to come in, try to get a shot away, blocked away, and cleared by Brady Morgan.
And that will touch up for icing. Good solid offensive attack there from Weber State, getting the most out of their time in ASU zone, but still nothing doing in terms of a goal for Weber State for a while now. And I don't know, it didn't even look like they were really getting the solid chances against Kyle Dietrich that they were getting earlier in this period, ended the second.
Face off one, back to number 8. That does Jacob Holmes, and Holmes loses the puck now as Kinsey has it. Kinsey clears all the way down, and icing is going to be the call as we are 4-on-4. By the way, this brings up an interesting point because in the preseason in the NHL, they've been trying out the hybrid icing, and that's something that you see here. Actually, you see automatic icing as you did there here in the ACHA. So I'm interested to kind of get your take on the difference between hybrid icing and the old icing rules in the NHL. What would you like to see NHL implement? Would you like to see them kind of go with what we see here in the ACHA in terms of the icing calls?
It's a tough call. It's obviously a challenge to change any rule when you're in a professional sport. People like things the way they know, and that really, the hybrid icing, the touching up for icing, as I just said, some people like that. For the most part, I don't think it affects the flow of the game too much either way. Really, I think it could help a little bit less dump and chase going on in the NHL. And anytime that could happen, that's a good thing for professional hockey.
By the way, we're in the final minute, and I almost had a breakaway chance by Green, and they're going to call him offside. Anyway, folks, in the final minute of every game, we're going to call it the happy hour minute, if you will. So, I don't know why.
No one tells me these things, Richard. No one tells me these things.
Need to get up on it, man. First of all, you missed out on casual third period. And now you're missing out on the happy minute of this one.
Richard, every minute's a happy minute when you're calling Division II hockey.
Well said. Well said. This gives us a chance, by the way, to make sure that you tune in tomorrow afternoon. 1:30 puck drop right back here at Oceanside. Arizona State Sun Devils take on the Weber State Wildcats one more time. Jason and myself on the call. Kennedy's going to be back tomorrow, I think, on camera. By the way, Kennedy's done a very good job on camera tonight, so thank you, sir. Ryan Hess over here making everything work. Nothing would work here without Ryan Hess. He's a genius, and that's the honest truth.
Yeah.
As we wind down under 3, 2, 1. And that'll do it, folks. Our final score here tonight, Sun Devils 5, Wildcats 1. And the Sun Devils, in their first game of the season, get a W.
Yeah, I guess that's what it comes down to when you look at it. A win is a win, and they did win by 4 goals in this one. Coach might be upset with the number of penalties he saw. Both teams committing a lot of penalties. A lot of guys taking a lot of time in the box. When it comes down to it, the Sun Devils only giving up 1 goal. Huge play from Kyle Dietrich. Let's like to point out Dan Kenzie, great puck control from the defenseman and doing a good job on defense as well. Sun Devils, not going to say they escaped from one here because they were in control pretty much the whole way, but they certainly got away with one where they're not going to be able to play this sloppy the whole season.
That is definitely something to watch out for as the season moves along. And my final question to you, Jason, before we wrap it up and say goodnight, is if you're Weber State, what are your takeaways and what changes do you make overnight for tomorrow afternoon?
It's tough. You've got certainly a good core, at least in Ian Frank, in the net, I apologize. You also have a pretty good first line out there that looked impressive when they got themselves going. What you need is someone to take over the game when the captain, Braxton Green, and the leading scorer, Dax Hobbs, when they're not on the ice, someone needs to take over. I think the Weber State defensive units all look pretty good. They need to clean up the play a little bit. That might have been a sign of frustration. They were down pretty much the whole game. That might have led to some of the penalties in the second and third period. But they just have to get some scoring production. And I know it's tough. They had a lot of scratches for this game. Some guys banged up out there. But they need to get scoring production that doesn't come from Dax Hobbs or Braxton Green.
All right, everybody, that is going to wrap it up for our first ever broadcast of Arizona State Sun Devils D2 League Hockey here on Cronkite Sports, So for now, for Jason Chesler, my name is Richard Flores. Good night and good hockey, everybody.